You a big fella? I had to drive like 80 miles an hour to get over here on time.
They can hear you.
Oh. 4 letters, 1 word. You a big fella? I had to drive like 80 miles an hour to get over here. He gonna edit it anyway.
You know it is.
Check.
All right, y'all. See me squeezing in the corner with y'all.
Y'all got room and everything?
Yep, I'm good. All right, y'all. See me squeezing in the corner with y'all. All right, doing a mic check. We are good.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. All right. Let's get this started. A lot of going on this week. A lot of things happening. All right. A lot of passing going on. So, who in the chat? Anybody in the chat? We got 3 people watching. It's like a 20-second delay. All right. What's up, y'all? Ken here. We're going to do live chat. Please join in the chat. Jump in, please. We're going to be talking about SummerSlam predictions, Hulk Hogan, wrestling, and talk about a little bit of the storyline. And I like to kind of go back to a conversation I was having last podcast where SummerSlam is trying to become a 2-night thing and really transition to other things. So, all right, so let's kick it off. Let's start with the elephant in the room. Hulkamania. Hulk Hogan, NWO, you know, screw Macho Man, you know, it's beer company, a lot of things, right? Controversy, backlash amongst African Americans, a lot of things about Hulk Hogan. If my husky don't stop yelling, but what are y'all's thoughts on Hulk Hogan? Not the controversy part, but just his legacy so far right now. What you think about his legacy right now?
His legacy is solidified. You know what I'm saying? On a wrestling level, he's it's hard to do around a Mount Rushmore for wrestling, but he's there. I don't know where I will put him directly, but his legacy is solidified. I think personally, his career. I mean, without him, we wouldn't have 90% of the stuff that we have now without Hulk Hogan. To be perfectly honest.
Right. Yeah. And I agree. You know, but mistakes later on, can that really disrupt what you carved into the wrestling history?
No, not at all. I mean, to go back to that question about his legacy, like we got to remember that Hulk Hogan is the silver lining of wrestling. He put his stamp on showmanship of wrestling. I still think that Hogan had a bigger impact on wrestling than, you know, Stone Cold did to a degree.
Okay.
And as far as like his sins and the things that he's done outside of wrestling, those are things that happen, you know, outside of the business.
Okay.
I mean, people are going to be people. Human beings are going to be human beings. People are going to say things and they're going to make mistakes. And Hogan, you know, his biggest inhumane is just how much of a liar he is. But I mean, let Undertaker, talk about that, and but one thing about Hogan though, he understood the business from Vince McMahon. Like even like if you look at some of his history, we got to sell these shirts. He was one of the first that was selling millions of shirts worldwide. He was like, man, we was getting all this money, and even though Vince McMahon created, Hulk Hogan, let Vince say it, but he was always the hallmark of wrestling. He made wrestling fun with his catchphrases, with his poses, with his enthusiasm. He was a maniac for the business as Vince McMahon was, and that's what I respect about Hulk Hogan, is about how much he was dedicated to the fans and to the business. Overall, the money, because when you were in business, you are in business for the money.
Absolutely.
And he learned that from Vince, and then he just flipped wrestling when he left. Go to WCW. He became a mega star. Had another big era, another big huge impact. So now you're talking about the 80s. And then you're talking about the 90s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, so, that was something Stone Cold couldn't do. Stone Cold only had one era, which was, a 4-year run. But even when he came back, Hulk Hogan came back in the early 2000s.
Right.
He still had a big impact. He's, was still winning world championships. The fans loved him even more in the 2000s. He won the undisputed title. When he, fought
for a hot second.
But, even his match against Triple H, the promo, to me, that's still an iconic promo to me that he had with Triple H. And so when going back to what you said about Mount Rushmore, can you put him on Mount Rushmore? You most definitely could put him on Mount Rushmore. But if you didn't, he would definitely be like your top 10 wrestlers. Just keep it wrestling, keep it entertaining.
Well, hold on.
Time.
See, I would challenge that. Some people would say he only got 5 moves. So can Hulk Hogan wrestle?
I mean, look at John Cena. Look at John Cena.
Right.
People will put John Cena as they top 10, and he only has 5 moves. I mean, he's a gimmick wrestler. So you do have gimmick wrestlers, and then you have your technical wrestlers. But overall, when I look at Hulk Hogan's body of work,
Okay.
his era, his impact, and what he brought to wrestling, the fans, you still got people, wearing Hogan outfits to this day, as they are with Macho Man and NWO and Stone Cold, but moreover Hogan,
I agree. And for those who tuning in, I'm streaming on Facebook and YouTube, but we're following up on the comments on YouTube. So I'll ask you this about Hulk Hogan. I'll ask you this, Jay. Let's say Hulk Hogan fell off in the 80s, right? Let's say he fell off in the mid 80s. Who would have took his spot? Let's say controversy happened in the middle of his beginning of his prime. Who takes his spot?
Macho Man.
Macho Man? What you think?
I agree. Macho Man and or Ultimate Warrior.
Ooh,
I would disagree with Ultimate Warrior.
I can't disagree with him because they did a tag team, and that was the 2 biggest stars for WrestleMania when they did it. So
Too many people hated him.
it doesn't matter if they hated him. That's what put people in the stand.
But he was.
But I agree, because remember, they pushed Warrior hard.
Yep.
But they said that he was just hard to work with.
I mean,
if you didn't have Hulk Hogan, you would have Macho Man, and then you would have Ric Flair, maybe Ultimate Warrior.
But Ric Flair was in WCW by then.
But you can always do business to bring him back.
So you saying
because Vince McMahon had the bigger bank.
So hands down, if Hogan fell off in the 80s, it would have went to Macho Man.
People hated Ultimate Warrior. I mean, all this stuff that comes out about him now.
I mean, but when you said when you use the phrase he was hard to work with, I mean, let's be honest, there's a lot of wrestlers that was hard to work with. You know,
Not
what I'm
like
saying?
Ultimate Warrior though.
I can say I disagree because Goldberg was hard to work with.
But that's Goldberg later on,
But
down the decade.
I'm only using your statement. So your statement was he was hard to work with. We can go a lot of wrestlers
No,
hard to work with.
But in the 80s though.
I agree. Ultimate Warrior was probably, if not the hardest wrestler to work with. He's at the top.
He was clocking people.
He was. And we gotta think about it. Outside of Warrior, who was harder to work with? Outside of Warrior and outside of, I don't know how Goldberg was hard to work with because I think it's different levels.
You didn't see a documentary about Goldberg in the back and behind the scenes stuff.
No,
and
Goldberg was
well,
definitely-
he was really like
No, he was bad.
Well,
yeah, he was a problem.
Is Goldberg harder to work with than CM Punk back in the day?
I don't consider CM Punk hard to work with though.
CM Punk had a lot of he got way more
I mean
controversy.
AEW he had a lot of issues, but in WWE we'll keep it on Hulk Hogan. We'll keep it on Hulk Hogan
but that's
because
a good-
we gonna veer away from what he started the conversation with. So to answer your question, I would go with Macho Man would be the next person that would be taking over. That would take over if Hogan fell off in the 80s. It would be Macho.
Somebody said mixed feelings on Hogan. Hey, throw it in the chat, y'all. If in the 80s when Hulk Hogan was becoming the prime or becoming the face of the company, if he fell off, who takes his place? Now, he say Macho Man, he say Warrior.
No, I said Macho Man first, and I said Warrior was a third.
Macho
Yeah,
Man first.
I agree with Macho Man. I agree with Macho Man because his charisma was
Out of sight.
out of
So
sight.
Emmanuel said Hulk from the Legion of Doom was turned.
Man, I can't. I disagree with you on that.
Well,
I mean, he's saying they was turned. He didn't say they would take over. But I don't
Legion
know.
of Doom, no.
I don't know. Randy,
Yeah, you said Randy.
which Randy though? We
Macho
talking?
Man, Randy Savage. Who else?
He
just said Randy for
okay.
short, yeah.
Randy for short. Okay, so yeah, I think. Okay, well, Macho Man would have took over.
Oh yeah.
Hey, oh yeah.
He sure would.
So, all right. So, last topic on Hulk Hogan. What type of celebration do you think he deserves from WWE?
Well, he already in the Hall of Fame.
Well,
two times.
no, right. I'm not saying,
No. I'm saying so they gonna give him one because he's still respected in the industry, regardless of like Daryl said, regardless of what you do outside of the ring, which is still messed up. In the ring, you can't take nothing away from Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan is the pioneer of a lot of things when it comes to promos, merchandise sales, headlining certain things. He's the one that started doing movies. It wasn't. It was him.
That's
he was
true.
in Rocky 3.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Sugar Lips.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's what he was. It was Sugar Lips. Okay, yeah, he was in Rocky. You know what I'm saying? So Hulk Hogan had paved the way for so many wrestlers that's come after him. You know what I'm saying? And you can't take that away from him. You just can't.
No, of course you can't. You can't take it away from him. But remember he got banned a couple times. So
But let's talk about that.
Manny said Mr. Perfect could have taken or Andre the Giant. Damn.
No.
But they pushed Hogan over Andre the Giant.
No. I think Perfect is a good pick, but they always kept him Intercontinental.
But see, the only reason Andre the Giant wasn't pushed after Hogan is because they needed Andre the Giant to push Hogan. I think Andre the Giant could have took the way.
I don't know because
I don't think so.
I don't know because Hogan was already mainstream.
Because
Hogan was already mainstream. I think.
But hold on.
But let me ask you this.
What put Hogan over the top? The body slam.
It put him over the top, but his promos, Andre the Giant can't cut promos.
I don't think in the 80s it was about your star power.
It was about promo. It was about promo.
No,
in
you're
the
right.
80s. Yeah, that's what sold the seat because you got promos from Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, limousine ride, jet flying kid. Bro,
Correct.
if you didn't cut a promo, bro, yeah, you wasn't getting
You was a dead man walking.
Polly said Ric Flair. But Ric Flair was in
WCW, like he
said.
He was in WCW. But he was in WWF.
He came
at the
later.
time.
He came later. So he was in World Championship Wrestling. He was there. Then he left and came to WWF for some years. Then he went back to WCW before even Hulk Hogan came over there. Because he was holding down WCW with Sting and I think Scott Steiner was there. Rick Steiner was there. They had some
Arn Anderson,
Double A and all them. So yeah,
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, who he had.
Ricky Jack. Okay.
Yeah, Ric Flair would have been good if he was in WWE. He would have been able to carry because Ric Flair just got it all. Ric Flair can wrestle. He can talk.
Right.
He reflect. He had the whole package.
He can steal your kids, wheeling, dealing.
Yeah. And he had that woo.
He had that
you
woo.
Can't beat that. So yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't want to stay on Hogan too much, but yeah, you were saying something before I asked my last question about how do you think he should be celebrated by WWE?
No, but I was about to say, you know, I just wanted to shortly talk about, you know, his downfalls, and to me, I believe that he should be forgiven.
You believe that Hulk Hogan should be forgiven?
I feel like he should be forgiven. You know, I mean, he did offer so much, and then you do have to give people a chance to be human.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
absolutely.
I mean, because, you know, I mean, the racial slurs that he used, I mean, okay, but that's how many people get caught on tape or whatever, private conversations, and people be recording things.
But that wasn't private.
I mean, but I'm just saying, in general, it's kind of like
to be devil's advocate at Hulk Hogan at his age, and I'm not saying not forgiven. Don't get me wrong. Hulk Hogan at his age, honestly, he knows better. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. He knows better because he's been doing this over what 4 or 5 decades.
correct.
So
well, but you got to think about it also too. You know, when I think about how things were and how the culture of things were, regardless of how wrong it is, right? It was a culture. But you know, you made a very good point. Do he deserve to be forgiven? I ask you an even harder question. Do he deserve to be forgiven because he's on his death or he's passed? Or do you think he should have been forgiven before this?
I'm gonna say before.
You gonna
I don't
say
like
before?
forgiving people when they gone because it felt like it's just a cliche. I forgive him now because he's not here, but you know, we should have forgave him while he was still here.
In the comments, do y'all think Hogan should be forgiven because he's passed on and we need to move forward? Or do you think forgiveness should have been given to him before his passing?
Remember, this was untimely. So
Yeah, it's
it ain't like, you know,
yeah.
we knew he was sick. This is something that just happened.
Absolutely. It said the catchphrase got Hogan so much attention. That's why he was mainstream. Of course, his catchphrase is that proves your point. You know, the promos were a must because the catchphrases, right? You know, good point out. The catchphrases were serious. The catchphrases was on the shirt. You know, I think that's even before hashtag, right?
They went on social media then.
But yeah, before we move on, should he be forgiven because we want to move forward, or should he been forgiven
I think,
before this?
me personally, since he died, I want to say that, you know, he should be. I'm for when he died, he should be forgiven. I mean, because, you know, not to get biblical, but it says, you know, the wages of sin pays is death. So,
Well,
he paid for his sins, and I mean, the man is dead. I mean, and I felt like
Mr. T.
to me, I'm still suspicious about it because Hogan had so much heat on him, you know, with the race stuff, with the Donald Trump stuff, with the lies, wrestlers coming out, and sometimes I wondered, with him having so much of that burden on him, did it stress him out? You know, I mean, because the last time I heard about Hogan, him and Bischoff was supposed to be starting like a new wrestling promo. But I think sometimes when you go through so much, like, and the world is caving in on you, it just lays so much stress on your heart. So I don't know if that could have, you know, put him to death, you know, all the wrong things that he's done, you know, over time. And the things that he said, sometimes people just get out of control, you know.
So the one thing I hate about when we had these type of conversations, when we talk about death, is that if he wouldn't have died, we'll be asking about, do we forgive him?
No.
So my thing is, at the end of the day, forgiveness comes for the person who wants to forgive. So
Correct.
it's not a time frame on that. So in my world, I forgave Hogan, you know, regardless, he made a mistake. I don't like the fact that he did it, but forgiving him, you know, of course, every man, you have to forgive people because nobody's perfect. Don't get me wrong. Regardless how long you do it. But I hate the fact that we do this now and that he's not here. Hey, should we forgive him or we shouldn't? Or if we got to grudge somebody and 15 years go by and we didn't talk to him and all of a sudden he passed away and I was like, oh, crap. you know what I'm saying, we should have been having a conversation. And somebody personally like me who's done that, you know, that's not cool. That's a conversation Hogan probably should have had years ago.
Okay.
And that goes for anybody that's out there watching this. You know what I'm saying? If you have any type of issues or stuff like that, man, don't wait because tomorrow, I promise. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Rest in peace.
I agree with that.
Rest in peace of Hulk Hogan, man. He was sure to be missed. I know SmackDown and Raw and probably AEW, TNA, they all gonna do something great.
Okay.
For Hulk Hogan, man. But you know. Rest in peace to him, man. That's pretty much all I got. I want to get this out the way so we get to the real funny stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
No. You know, I think it's only right to, you know, look, give Hulk Hogan your salute, rest in heaven.
I mean, but what do you think though?
I think.
I mean, he made some good points.
I think was he forgiven? He was forgiven for the first thing he did. That's why they brought him back, and then for some other stuff to come out, it seems like maybe he didn't learn his lesson. You know, I think forgiveness is not for him. It's for especially the families and the other people. I think it's for them. So when I say forgiveness, it's not to forgive him, but just to move forward. That's what I think. Because, you know, every time you think about Hulk Hogan, you don't want to think about everything bad he did. You want to think about the good stuff. How many kids he inspired.
it's more good than bad.
Oh, yeah. It's almost bad. It's more good than bad. Like, you got to think about it. How many kids were inspired to be wrestlers? But
93,000?
93,000. But, yeah, I think if, regardless, forgiveness should be for whoever is hurt and needs to move on.
I don't think you answered this, though, but is he Mount Rushmore for you? I mean, not your Mount Rushmore, but can he be a Mount Rushmore to you?
Can he be is Hulk Hogan on Mount Rush? No, because I would put Macho Man on Mount Rush over Hogan. Somebody said, how do you say, repeat offenders, boo. I agree. You know, I don't disagree with you.
No, Polly Pig, we don't. We understand.
I don't.
We're human, and we're gonna continuously make mistakes.
Yeah.
So
a repeat offender, because you gotta, when you get that second chance, you need to take that serious. But rest in peace, Hulk Hogan.
Rest in peace, man.
Rest in heaven. Like Booker T said, we coming for you. We're coming for you. We're coming for you. So, man, this week needs to stay calm, man. No more craziness. Keep this. Let this weekend go by.
Keep the positive energy, man.
Yeah. So, all right. Next topic I want to go into is SummerSlam predictions. We're gonna talk about SummerSlam predictions, and then we're
Do we know all the matches yet? Are they all fully booked?
Technically,
they still got some.
No, we got all the matches.
We got all the matches.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, SummerSlam. This is the first SummerSlam where they're doing two nights.
Two nights.
2 nights. They got a decent card. First thing I want to ask is SummerSlam worthy to continue to do 2 nights?
No.
We haven't seen it yet.
Whoa.
Hold
Right,
on.
so we can't. That's the question. You can't add. This is the first time they've done it.
You
so
right.
we got to see the results first before we can answer that question directly.
Okay, I will ask this. Based on the card, would you pay to go?
Hell yeah. I live with the jersey.
No, you talking about the play.
What?
So
Carly B gonna be there, bro. It's gonna be lit. And they talk about she may have a little shoving match or something, bro.
Cardi B.
Bro, I'd have been there, boy.
Cardi
Would
B.
you be there for Cardi B or?
I'm so tired. I'm so tired of the celebrity getting in wrestling.
But why?
Because of Travis Scott.
Okay, so
But celebrities been getting.
Okay,
in,
so
right?
I'm just so tired of it. Travis Scott. And who's the other celebrity that's in there? What's the singer's name?
you talking about the big dude?
Yeah, Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll. Now let me push back, Ken. Let me push back a little bit because the celebrities draw people. So Travis Scott and I'm gonna say he's ass. You
Travis
know what I'm
Scott.
saying? Yeah, I didn't like him. I didn't whatever they was trying to do with him. I show Speed had a better showing than he did.
He did. I agree.
I don't know what Travis Scott was
great.
doing. Y'all let him slap Cody Rhodes. That was weak.
That was
weak.
I Show Speed was taking some RKOs.
No.
Boy.
Now I Show Speed. See, but I Show Speed wasn't too involved, but he was involved enough to be like, you know what? I appreciate your contribution. Because when he got speared, I was like,
First of all, the man was in the Royal. He was in the Royal Rumble. That boy was in the ring with some killers, and they told him like, you want to turn around and take the spear. He didn't turn around all the way. That's why he got clocked the way he did. And they told him you need to turn around because Bron gonna run at like 22 miles an hour. So get ready. But as for Carly B, her hosting, I think is great.
Okay.
Because the women, they're more diverse, and I like that. And she's from Jersey, and that's gonna draw people to the show. That's why a lot of people are going to SummerSlam because she's the host, and Carly B has a lot of fans. Ain't no telling who she could. She could bring Meg. She could bring Glorilla if she get out of jail.
Wait, who in jail?
Glorilla got locked up, and she got caught with weed in Indiana. So.
Cardi B. Well, I mean, not Cardi, but
No.
Glow, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, them glow. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I think SummerSlam should be a 2-night event because it's one of the premier shows outside of SummerSlam. I mean, outside of Royal Rumble and WrestleMania.
And
SummerSlam.
Survivor Series.
Yeah, but Survivor Series is only one night, though.
So, but my thing is, to go back to the question, you would pay to go and do 2 nights.
Yes, sir.
You would go out there, stay a couple days, get some hotels, go out, go on the area and find some things to do.
Yeah, go to Coney Island.
But why? My thing is, why 2 nights? You know what I mean? Like,
Because
I just feel like that's a money grab.
Sponsorships.
No, it's. I actually looked up why they did 2 nights. They see the growth in SummerSlam, and they need a big event for the summer, and it's able to get money, attraction. They're able to do other things in the city. It generates money for the city. It does so many things for the city, like how WrestleMania was supposed to go to New Orleans. Mm-hmm. They expected over $100 million to be generated. All the little wrestling venues in New Orleans would have got boosting sales money. WrestleMania does so much for a city, not just for the economic part, but for everything else in between. What they're trying to do is just to keep it simple, because I just went technical, but they're trying to create another cash cow.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a money grab.
Yeah.
So you got to remember, SummerSlam still one of the big 3. I don't consider Survivor Series one of the big 3. SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania are the big 3. Mm-hmm. They are the big 3 because if you got to do a 2-night event, that means you have a lot riding and you got a lot going on. You got to remember WWE had the Netflix deal, all the sponsorships that's in the ring now, and you got to remember
that's in the ring,
and
their
their roster is bigger than it's ever been. You got NXT stars that's probably going to be there, and you got SmackDown and Raw. And you remember they got that Mexican show. LRG, so you got to think they got to stretch it because it's so much talent now. They have to fit as many people as they can.
So my question to you all would be this: it's 2 nights,
right?
What if the matches don't deliver? What do you do?
Well, this is why they're gonna see what's going on and then they can adjust.
You said what the match gonna deliver? We ain't worried about.
I'm just saying. I mean, I would be worried about it because
what match
matches.
What match you think? No, we'll wait to talk about the matches. We'll ask that. Then I ain't gonna
Okay.
ask that right now. So to answer your question, yes, I will go. I will pay for 2 nights for SummerSlam. I would go to Jersey.
Who would y'all in the comments pay to go to SummerSlam for 2 nights?
Man, run them likes up too in the comments, man.
Yeah, please. But would y'all pay 2 nights for SummerSlam? If you go to WrestleMania, that's obvious, right? But would you all pay for SummerSlam to go 2 nights? Because you got to think about the other costs that come with that for a summer event. And would you go because Cardi is there?
That'll be me, baby.
Back to your question: is the matches worth it? Is what we're getting worth it?
Call the matches out.
So currently, right now, right, you got John Cena versus Cody Rhodes.
Worth it.
Street fight.
Worth it.
Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill.
Worth it.
Randy Orton, Jelly Roll, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, tag team.
50-50.
Gunther versus CM Punk.
Worth it.
Naomi versus Rhea versus Io Sky. That's
Worth
hands
it.
down worth it.
Worth it.
Period. That match gonna be good. You got the Judgment Day. Charlotte, Alexa Bliss versus, of course, the Judgment Day.
I'll go see that.
You got Becky.
The 4-way tag, right? The fatal 4-way match?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You got Becky versus
Valkyria and
Yeah.
is it Becky? Is it it's just them two, right?
yeah, it's just them two.
Okay.
You got Solo versus Jacob versus Steel Cage. You got Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles.
No,
Yeah, no.
because he's going to drop the belt.
Roman
So no.
Reigns, Jey Uso, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed.
Hell yes.
So far is
that roster lit though. That matches is lit. No cap.
I'm kind of with you. What was the match that you said was 50-50?
Jelly Roll and Randy Orton.
Jelly Roll, Randy
That's 50-50.
But what's that going to do for Drew McIntyre though?
nothing. Absolutely
It ain't
nothing.
enough for Randy Orton either.
Man, if I was those two, I'd be pissed.
Polly Pink said, "Cause Cardi there."
Right.
Because
Cardi B. That's why I be there. That's what I'm talking about.
DJ Jammer said, "DJ, you keep getting your messages restricted. Come on, man. No profanity, man. What you doing?
What's wrong? You up here? Man, you doing too much, big
Yeah,
fella.
Jamie,
Leave
DJ
that to
Jammer,
me,
you
dog.
doing
Let
too
me
much.
do that. Let me do that.
You can't be cussing in the comments, man.
Yeah, let me
It's
do
not
that.
me. That's YouTube.
Let me do the profanity, dog. I got you, big fella.
But that Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre match, how do you all think those two view that match? Do you all think that's a throwaway
Before
match?
I answer that, is he from Jersey?
Who's that?
Jelly Roll. Is he from Jersey?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure where he's from. I don't know much about.
Hey, Chad,
Jelly Roll.
is Jelly Roll from Jersey?
I don't know where Jelly Roll is. Polly Pink said the women wrestlers are elite this year. I love the strong. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
the women holding it down.
They're killing it.
Yeah, they killing it.
I hope y'all watched Evolution.
No, Evolution was excellent.
Evolution was good. It was better than the first one, so I hope y'all watch Evolution. And thank you for not calling it Evolution 2. I like how they stuck with just Evolution.
Thank God.
But we keep getting back off the topic. So what would you change about this SummerSlam card? Who would you pull out? Who would you add in? And I can give you the list right here if you want it. But who would you take out? Who would you put? What adjustments would you make to the card? Let's start with the top. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes.
I wouldn't change that.
You wouldn't change that street fight. Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. Would you change that?
Nope.
Randy Orton, Jelly Roll, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul. Would you change that match?
Yeah, I would.
You'll change that match?
I would.
Who would you change it with? Who would you put in? I would definitely take the celebrity out because I'm so tired.
That's the only thing.
That you would take.
I would take the celebrity out.
Now, if it was up to me, I would take Jelly Roll out and put on what's the boy that got fired for keep failing the wellness policy?
I have no idea.
His partner, he used to ride the scooter down the ramp. What's his name? I can't remember this.
So Kevin said he would make it one night, and
make it
DJ Jammer said he not going to. Well, you're doing something to get restricted,
Yeah,
sir.
you can't get
So you can't use certain words either, like the N word or the B word.
I think this is. I really believe this is a good card. The only thing that I would change was just that Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre.
You know what? I would have put in
With
though.
the celebrities.
I wouldn't have used Drew and Randy. I would have put that Karrion Kross in there with somebody. I would take the Jelly Roll thing. That match is gonna be a filler. It's gonna just pass time. That's what it's gonna do. Cause I watched him on Saturday Night, the Late Show, and then I watched him in the ring, and I was like, yeah, this don't look right. And Logan Paul is a natural wrestler, and
Yeah, he's great.
yeah, I don't. That's the only match I would say.
You said Logan Paul's not a.
No. I say he's a natural wrestler. Logan Paul is very athletic, very talented. I would take out the Jelly Roll part. That's why I asked for C from Jersey because they're pushing them for a reason. I don't know if he's not performing because Carly is hosting.
Right.
So I don't know why they're pushing Jelly Roll per se in this match. I have no idea. But that's the only match I really don't like. Even the Dominic Mysterio AJ Styles match, AJ's gonna win the belt clearly. So even though I do like Dom holding the belt because he's a character, but
What's Randy Orton's old partner? The one he used to be rolling with the scooter. What's his name?
with the scooter,
He used to. Dang, come on. Somebody tell me what's his man's name is. He used to be like fun and jumping all over the place. He used to wrestle barefoot.
Oh, you talking about? What's his name?
Come on,
the dude.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, what was his name?
I forgot.
Ridley.
Riddle.
Matt Riddle.
I would take Jelly Roll out and put Riddle in there. Just because they had good chemistry. Now, what somebody say, that match is going to suck. Probably thinks that women matches been outshining the men. If Io, Rhea, and Bianca ain't closing the show, we riot.
Well, they're not close. You know what? We can't say that. They might.
There you go.
Because it is for the belt. So they might close one of the nights.
Well, long story short, I'll ask you this because this is a more important question. would you pay for a pay-per-view to watch this?
I would.
You would pay for pay-per-view? Okay.
I would. I mean, I would because I want to see. The one thing that I do want to see out of this, I want to see Jade Cargill win.
Is it? Yeah, I want to see Jade Cargill win too. I'm so glad they didn't bring her in and then throw the belt at her. I'm glad she went through her ups and downs, build a story up. Yeah, I definitely want to see Jade win this. Speaking of Jade Cargill, Naomi, what do we think of her storyline so far?
That's a bad shit. That's a bad. That's what I think of Naomi. That's what I think of Naomi, bro.
I think Naomi
is killing it, bro.
This is probably her best run. This could be her retirement run because I know she want to have kids.
She better not retire.
But I think hands down, this is probably Naomi's best run ever. Mm-hmm. And I really, really hope, please tell me whenever we find out that she's in control of this character. Mm-hmm. I really hope that she's in control of the character and they're not just winging it. I really hope that she's leading the charge.
I don't think they're winging it. I think Naomi is killing this role. This heel version of her and the way she is killing it, bro. Like,
yeah, Naomi killing.
Hey, what Kevin? Keep killing them, dog. Keep killing them. she killing it, bro. She gonna have that belt for a minute. They're not gonna let her. Her run is gonna be a minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, before they take
because she's
been killing.
Proceed with caution, like, bro. That the catchphrase on that is so crazy, bro.
Naomi Owen reborn. I'm not. What is that?
Wait, what? Naomi Owen Hart reborn. Wait, what?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I'm trying to see. I think they talking about when he came out with that.
Oh, he did have that. Yeah, he did. Yeah, shout out. Yeah, man. We old over here, man. I'm sorry. We old.
That was during the Attitude Era time.
I'm only here for the Entrances and Chaos plot. Who needs it? Jade is going to lose in order to get the belt from
Kevin,
Naomi.
That's false. That's false. She's going to win the belt. Because Naomi not now. Because that rivalry is done. They done with that storyline. They not bringing that back. No, Jade already got her get back when she won that match, and then she cashed in. They done with that.
No, what I think gonna happen is, but my thing is this: should Naomi win and go fight Bianca?
Now that's gonna be that's the match that's probably gonna happen.
No, I think it's gonna be Bianca versus Jade.
No, it's not.
It's got to be.
No, you saying it's got to be Bianca versus Jade after this?
Yeah, I disagree with that.
Two muscle. Athletic women, that's a match that's got to happen. Because if you remember when they first met, I think did they first meet at the Royal Rumble, and they had like a little, stare down, a little lift off, and everything. Right. I think they're going to revisit that. Okay, I can't see. Yeah, it's got to be Bianca, and I think they're probably going to end up making Bianca the heel.
Is Bianca on SmackDown or Raw?
I think she's Raw.
Yeah. Bianca's Raw with Naomi, right? Mm-hmm. That's why it's not going to happen. Because they're not doing the draft. Because Jade Cargill is on SmackDown. So if you see them two fight, it'll probably be at a Survivor Series type match. So, if you see them go at it. But I see Bianca getting her get back against Naomi too because of what happened. Remember, she ain't got her get back yet. Jade already has.
Jay did.
Jay got her get back. Bianca hasn't got her get back yet. So I think not Naomi. Bianca is doing for another run. With the belt. She's doing for another run. I think that after.
But do Naomi, the crowd want that? Do the fans want that? Do the fans want Bianca?
Yeah.
Do the fans? I don't know because I feel like they're really feeling Naomi. I don't think they're going to pull it off Tiffany Stratton.
I do.
You think they're going to pull it off Tiffany?
I'm going to say she's annoying. I'm going to be honest. She's annoying, bro. She's annoying. Her mic skills are trash.
But hold on. Don't say that.
You telling me her mic skills is good?
Yes. Her mic skill is horrible.
I will tell you this. She would get in Charlotte.
No, she wasn't.
She got Charlotte. She got Charlotte.
She hit him at one point talking about she alone because Andrade. Bro, that was weak.
Don't matter though.
What's old boy name? The European guy. That she was talking. She said,
"You talking about
Skyler?
No, the other dude from Imperial.
From Imperial,
the one that's playing the American dude right now.
Yeah, that's just
Kaiser.
There you go.
And she was like, "Is that why Ludwig Kaiser's in my DMs?" And that's the only.
It don't matter.
That wasn't even a burn.
It wasn't.
That wasn't a burn.
And she said she 0-3 out the ring.
Naomi, now that was hot. I ain't gonna hold it. That was a burn. Naomi's been overlooked. counted out sideline, and still she shows up with grace. Seeing her
But
go
what
toe
does
to
that
toe with
say that
Bianca
we
is
talking about
personal.
women so
Tiffany's
much?
boring. I think Tiffany's growing on me.
Tiffany's boring, bro. She
Hold
can,
on,
she
because-
can wrestle. I'll
Hold
give
on.
her that.
Definitely.
She can wrestle.
Great moonsault.
But see, you gotta give people their time to build, because wasn't Becky boring?
No.
Becky wasn't boring coming out with the smoke, with the whole Irish thing, with the goggles.
They fed on that. They fed on that.
I wasn't sold on
And
Becky.
my thing with Tiffany Stratton, they pushed her too soon.
Nah, because Charlotte, I mean,
Why did they push her too soon?
who?
Tiffany Stratton.
Do we really got to say this on air right now? Do we really got to say this on air?
I want you why, because I know.
Right, let's not do that, because you know why.
My husky, hey, I see you. Here's my husky over here yelling, so he was quiet, but I don't know. But Tiffany is a better heel. The build-up is already there. What do you mean the build-up is
Okay,
already?
wait. Who said Tiffany was a better heel?
Her delivery
She's
is
better as a heel.
Kevin, you are right. I will agree with you on
he's
that.
right.
Tiffany was a better heel.
She's not a good face, bro.
No,
She's not a good face.
I will give Tiffany a good heel, like the blonde evil heel. You know what I mean? She was definitely a better heel, and I think she needs to go back to that role.
Backbody, you really think that her promos were good?
No, I didn't say her promo. I said she's improving on her promo, and that promo was good.
Bro, she sucks.
Because when she made the heel move and was whacking Naomi in the face with that Money in the Bank suitcase, I was like, that's dope. And they quickly turned her from heel to face. I didn't like that because Charlotte came back, and I think that's why the fans was like booing Charlotte. Like, wait a minute, why?
They're being booed Charlotte because she came back and won the Royal Rumble, which I thought was some BS.
I didn't like
But
that
you
either.
but you
I didn't
stepped
like that either.
on Tiffany at the same time with her heel run. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I agree with Kevin, just to piggyback off what he's saying. Some people just make a better heel than they do
And some
face.
people make better baby
Tiffany
faces. Like,
Stratton
Tiffany Stratton to me is
could
a
be
better
this
heel.
generational Trish Stratus with some acting classes. Damn.
No. When she was a heel, she was very
But she
good.
still she's right about the acting. She needs to get her mic skills a lot better. They're not good.
I think they realized that too.
Yeah, look, I'm not saying she's perfected it right, but she's making it work. She's working with it right, and I will hope that she get better.
Can I ask you all a question just right quick, just to change the subject? What's your thoughts on Cody Rhodes going against John Cena again?
That's bullshit. That's what I think. I think they don't have nobody for John to fight, so they got to stick it with Cody. Cody, based on how this storyline is, Cody's not finna win unless somebody come out and screw him. But if it's just a one-on-one match and they just going talent for talent,
How many days he got left?
like 13, 12, something like that.
Why didn't they go with Roman Reigns though?
Because they got
Versus John Cena.
So at the time, well, we'll talk about that in a minute too if y'all want to talk about it. It's another storyline behind the Roman Reigns thing. So I don't know if you've been watching social media, but it's a lot going on.
Not social media.
So
on-
you didn't
on
see
Roman
TNA
Reigns.
anniversary, did you?
No.
No, I didn't.
So
see
you
that.
didn't see who was there.
No.
Zilla was there.
Yeah, but Zilla is still signed though.
No, he's technically not signed a company like that. But we'll talk about that. Like I said, we ain't gonna get into that right now. We'll talk about that in a minute, chat. We ain't gonna get into that right now. But no, the Tiffany Stratton thing, and then we'll talk about the next match. Jay's gonna win.
Jay's
Period,
gonna
point
win.
blank.
Okay.
Because they're about to push her because she's been putting in the work.
Yeah, I think Jay's gonna win. Naomi's she ain't gonna lose.
Naomi not gonna lose that belt.
Yeah,
Nah,
she not
not
gonna,
right now.
she not losing that.
Not already.
All right,
No,
so
absolutely not. Okay. All right. Any other comments about the women's matches so far?
you only did one
Well,
because you got Becky and Valkyria, and that's gonna be a quick
Becky and
conversation.
Valkyria.
Man.
Becky and Valkyria's gonna be trash. It's gonna be
And I
whack.
think Becky's still gonna win regardless. But yeah,
Yeah,
So-
she has to win. She gotta have to win.
Charlotte Flair, Alexis Bliss, Judgment Day.
it's about that 4-way
Yeah.
match. I think Judgment Day still gonna win. I think your girl gonna come back.
I think Charlotte and
I think
Alexa
Charlotte
Bliss
and what's name gonna win? Charlotte
But
Alexa
see,
Bliss.
I think the Charlotte and Alexis Bliss tag matchup was thrown out of nowhere. Came completely out of nowhere. I think it was some BS they threw together. Their chemistry, where did it came? It came. I hate when they just throw these matches out of nowhere. Like That match doesn't make sense to me. Why are they tag team?
Because they got to fill a spot.
Yeah,
They got to fill a spot. That's why.
Okay. We know Naomi going to win, but how do you think the Io Sky and Rhea Ripley and Naomi triple threat? Are they milking this triple threat ring between them?
I think somebody's coming out during that match.
You think somebody's?
And I don't know who. I can't put my finger on it, but somebody's coming.
I don't like how they wasting Rhea Ripley in these matches.
Yeah, that's true too.
You think they're wasting Rhea Ripley in these?
A little bit,
so.
because they are. They are.
Now, what's your reason?
Because she's too talented for them to be doing that. To be honest, Rhea Ripley, when people love Rhea Ripley, and she needs that belt back. But right now, Naomi's got it, so we're gonna rock with that.
Ooh, that's a good point. Now, why you think they ripped the belt from her? It was it to give Naomi?
No, remember she lost to Io.
She lost to Io.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, why do you think they took that belt from her? Because she lost it on Raw, right?
She lost to Io. Yeah.
But why would you make her lose on Raw?
Because go ahead, Ken.
They made her lose on Raw so they can create the triple threat match at WrestleMania. Remember? Because that match was cold.
No, it was.
That match was good.
Yeah, they wilded out on that match.
That match was really good.
Because I feel like they punishing Rhea for something.
I'm not gonna use the word punish. I use the word build up. I'm not gonna use the word punish because everything they do is a reason behind it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You don't think it could be a punishment?
No.
Remember how they punished. I mean, this is years ago, but remember how they punished Triple H for the whole curtain call thing. So sometimes when stuff like that happens, a wrestler probably done something that they shouldn't have done.
But that's why Rhea hasn't done none of that. That's why I don't think it's not a punishment.
Whoa,
it's not a punishment.
But I think they leverage experienced popular wrestlers to help build up the next wave or to help carry, right? Because really think about it. Io Sky didn't get as popular as she is now without the triple threat and the back and forth,
and without the belt,
without the belt, and how Rhea and Bianca was going back and forth, and they was pushing Io to side like you ain't nothing, we're not taking you seriously. Then she came out and win. Now she's doing all that. That helps propel her over. I think that is a very good way for them to give back to help building up a person.
Wait, who's this? Polly Pink said triple threats are chaos, and Rhea thrives in chaos.
Oh yeah,
this match is made for her. The emo in me loves her, but I mean, it's true. That's true. As true as that is, she's not going to win. That's why I feel like something must have happened.
But that's not the point, though. The point is not for it. The point is for them to come together and put a good match on.
Right.
So
I get for the storyline.
Y'all gotta think about everything they do is a build up. So they got a plan for Rhea. I know they do. We just haven't seen it yet. They have a plan for it, and it's coming. They probably
think so. So here's my question. So with Bianca, with Jade Cargill, with Tiffany Stratus, who else is big? Dare I say Bailey, Io Sky?
I mean, Nia.
You think Nia?
You can't sleep on Nia.
So you think that sometime soon this year, Rhea can rise above them and go back on that run?
I believe she can, and I believe she can. I believe it's going to be just a matter of time. She'll be a champion before WrestleMania hit.
You think so?
Nah, who, Rhea? I doubt that.
She'll be a champion.
It'll be like a different belt.
She'll have that belt back. I guarantee it.
Ooh, if she gets a different belt, not the WWE,
you talk about like the US
belt,
and the Continental,
that's going to be damning.
But that's a downgrade too.
Don't say that.
You know what? No. For Rhea, it's a downgrade because Rhea is main. She's main card. Period. She's main card.
She is main card.
She is main card, which means she needs to be in the main fold no matter what's going on.
But to go back to Drew right quick, that's why I was kind of disappointed that they was making Drew go for, I think, the United States title at some point. I think he went after Jacob Fatu.
Damn.
And I'm like, that is damn.
So real quick, I didn't even think about this. Bianca, DJ Jumper said Bianca is going to come out during that match. Probably Pink said Rhea's an alpha dog. But Kevin said Lash is going to come out. I forgot about Lash. But Lash got her own match coming up in the next pay-per-view too. Well, she's lining up to try to get one of them belts from old girl from NXT. So Lash and Miss Parker, You know what I'm saying? It's targeted on girl. Miss Park. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Y'all didn't see NXT Tuesday, boy?
Yeah, NXT, yeah.
Man, they was swole on NXT Tuesday, boy. I just wanted to say that. Swole. Miss Parker, how you doing? So,
hey, y'all, if y'all can slap the likes, I appreciate it. We're having good conversation in the chat. If y'all can slap that like, I really appreciate it.
Run them likes.
Just hit the button.
But yeah, I think Lash could come out doing doing his promo, doing his SummerSlam pay-per-view after they do their thing. Lash is finna get pushed. I'm not sure when she's gonna get to the main roster yet or not.
Okay.
But I know she should be coming soon, sooner than later.
So when is Sol Ruka gonna get her flowers?
Who?
Sol Ruka.
Ooh, that's a good question.
When is Sol Ruka getting her flowers? Cause people sleeping on Sol Ruka. I don't know. Maybe they're not sleeping.
She do a lot of high risk moves though.
She
man.
do
and that's a problem. That's a problem because them high
Wait,
risk.
what about Stephanie Vakira though?
Stephanie Vakira needs to go
Does she
back.
have a belt right now?
She's trying to go for a belt. She need to go back to NXT.
You think
You
she
think
needs
so?
to go? No.
Stephanie Vakira.
That's
No,
a bad take.
I'm getting the names mixed up. What's the other girl? Lori.
You talking about Valkyrie?
There you go.
Yeah,
I'm
she
getting names
she need to go back to NXT.
No, Lori
I
Vakira.
don't.
I'm getting the
Yeah.
names mixed
I was
up.
about to say not Vakira.
No, she's on fire. The other girl needs to go back.
Yeah, she needs to go back to
Man,
NXT.
I like her. But
Valkyria that's fighting Becky. She needs to go back.
Lori, it's Lori.
I'm just gonna say Valkyria. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, because I'm getting the names mixed. But Lori, she need to go back to
Yep,
NXT.
she need to go back. Yeah, she's
not
not ready.
Stephanie. Lori.
Stephanie is cold.
Yeah. Rhea needs the real redemption and arc that's not just a return but a reset. She earned it. The fans love when Rhea shows from the behind. Of course, they love when it shows behind the violence. I mean, Parker giving bad bitch.
Why'd you have to? She said Lash and Miss Parker.
And Kevin said no. Sol Ruka needs to stay in NXT full of women.
women's
Okay,
talent.
I agree with that, but it's because sometimes I think when you stay in NXT too long, like I feel like you get put on the back burner. Because I feel like right now I could be wrong, but I think Trick Williams need to come out of NXT.
It ain't just Trick.
It ain't. I know it ain't just
The
Trick.
ruler needs to come out too.
But when the right time?
When they find somebody that can take the and I
Didn't Trick get chokeslammed by Undertaker?
And I ain't gonna hold you, dude from LLG. I think he should be the one because bro is a problem.
Nah, he cold.
Bro is a problem. What's his name?
I forgot.
What's his name? But he a big boy. He is a problem, bro.
Yeah, it's I don't know, but I know Trick Williams holding down that brand with the.
He hold down TNA. He's
Yeah,
trying to help TNA out because TNA is drowning right now. I ain't gonna hold you. They drowning. That's why they just made this match with that's why I'm telling you. You talking about the signing, so him and Zilla got a match coming up. Him and Bully Ray.
Wow, really?
At TNA, they got a match coming up. Yeah. So that's why I told you. Wow. So when we get into that Roman Reigns comment you mentioned, I'm gonna bring all that up. But yeah, him and Bully got a match, and they've been on social media talking big. Jasper Troy, thank you, Kevin.
Okay.
Jasper Troy. But yeah, they've been talking big. Sugar Honey Iced Tea, bro. Big, bro.
So here's my question.
Okay.
What happened to Mustafa Ali?
He's still in TNA, but he
still
kind
in
of
TNA.
same thing happened in
I feel
WWE.
like his character
The same thing happened in
fell
WWE
off.
happened in TNA, bro. Like that gimmick they ran when it was cool, and it sizzled out, and it's gone.
But you know who they did bogus? When you think about that, when you talk about wrestlers that they did bogus, what's my man name that went over there with Samantha, Ricochet?
No comment.
They did my man Ricochet.
No comment.
bogus.
No, Ricochet did himself bogus.
Nah.
No, because he could have resigned. He didn't. He went for the money, and that's what you get. Because now you over there.
He said
now you
that.
over, and that's what you get. You went over there, and you a clown. My skills is trash. You don't do half stuff you used to do. He whack.
I think
bro.
Ricochet is going to come back.
To what? A paper bag? Because he horrible.
I think he's going to reinvent himself.
He got to reinvent it because
Well, he better come back as a heel and a real heel this time. Not that him and what's my man name Swerve. Swerve was carrying that man. Swerve was carrying that man through all them promos.
How did you
bro.
feel? How did you feel about Swerve Strickland?
WWE should never let him go.
nah, yeah,
They should never let him go,
should never
bro.
let him go
Swerve Strickland is the real deal, bro.
because that's what happens when you don't pay attention to the talent the right way, and somebody else sees the talent.
But you
and
know what? If Shawn Michaels was there, Shawn Michaels will let him go. Shawn Michaels, that was before Shawn Michaels started running NXT.
But you asked a good question before we started the pod when you said, would MJF make it in the WWE? Would Swerve Strickland make it in the WWE?
Hell yes.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
What? Y'all, you really doubting that?
It's not as easy as you think. You can't just take somebody that's big and pluck them into
But this is
a
before
group
he
of
got
people.
big.
That's not how it works. Unless you're a huge star, you cannot take somebody that's a big name, pluck them in with a whole bunch of other big names, and think he's going to come out swinging.
Bro, I promise you.
You can't. It don't work that way.
Swerve would do it.
It's certain people that I believe if they was in WWE, that they will make it. Swerve is one, MJF is another one. Them guys will hold their own. Bro, look at how he is now.
I hear that because he's shining over there. If
So
he
he never
co-
get-
That's like
chance.
saying John Moxley will make it in the WWE.
But he did.
no,
As
Dean Ambrose.
Ambrose.
But he made it. Regardless, all they did
No.
was just change his name. He went over there and he low key, he's saving TNA. I mean, AEW.
yeah, AEW.
Bro, AEW was drowning.
His last that match he had, that Texas Death match was cold.
But to answer your question, okay, it's certain to me. Certain people have an it factor,
Hey, you do have F factor,
and
but
you know who remind me of Swerve a little bit? It's the guy on NXT. What's his name? The young cat, the one Randy Orton endorsed. What's his name?
I forgot his
The
name.
young OG. I forgot his name, but the one that they endorsed. Swerve wasn't what he is. And don't get me wrong.
No, don't get me wrong. I have no doubt that he'll come over and be successful. I just always think about when you bring somebody over, you have to do what makes sense. Don't just put the big person in there and be like, okay, how do we make this work? Who do they go up against? The chemistry got to be there. It has to be there.
The crowd gotta love him too.
All right, it's because you got to remember, AEW is what? It is wrestlers. It's a place where wrestlers can wrestle. WWE is our production. We need to make this look good, like a production, a weekly TV show that's / a movie. When some of them people come over, they're not doing the fancy fly moves. All that stuff get cut out, the dangerous move. Why do you think Logan Paul keep getting hurt? Because he's trying to act like he's not on a production show.
But at the end of the day, AEW, WWE is they're doing one thing and one thing only. They're entertaining. So regardless of how they're doing, you got to think about AEW is starting to steal some ECW vibes. If you ask me, by the way they doing things now, like a lot of them matches, they're a little rough, bro.
Yeah.
They're a little bit rough. They on some ECW type stuff right now with some of their matches they got going on now. They a little rough now. So they entertaining. That's the point. That's
Man,
like,
but do you want that all the time though?
no, you don't. You gotta have a blend. You gotta blend that.
Man, because I fell for John Moxley, man. I was like, I hope this guy won't die in this match because he was doing some insane. He was doing like some Mick Foley type stuff, man.
But that's who he is, though.
That was always his background.
Yeah, that's who he is.
Like the real violent stuff, getting hit with light bulbs and everything. It was- man.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Who is John Cena? I asked this before. Who John Cena losing the belt to?
He gonna lose to Cody.
No, I hope not.
Hell
Don't say
no,
that.
don't-
Please
no.
don't say that.
John can't lose it to Cody.
You're not talking about this pay-per-view.
I'm in the air on that one, but he's gonna lose to Cody Rhodes.
If Manny's in the chat, Manny brought up something real good, and shout out to Emmanuel, man. He said he believes that R-Truth is going to end up beating
John Cena.
Cena. He said this when
I'm
I'm
finna
at
walk
the
off
gym.
set.
Yeah, he said
I'm
that
finna
in
walk
the
off
gym.
set
Shout out
right now.
to him.
I'm finna walk off set.
I believe Emmanuel
Y'all
when
need
he
to be
says
drug
that.
tested if y'all think R-Truth gonna be John Cena. Y'all need to be drug tested.
But
Please respond, Emmanuel. Please respond. I hope
if
you
you
heard
ain't E,
that.
if you say that E, you need to be drug. And I know you, and I'm gonna drug test you on purpose.
Please respond to that.
Kevin said he gonna lead with it. I think he gonna lead with it. I believe.
Kevin, I'm finna drug test you too, bro. So get ready. I'm coming. Y'all out y'all mind if y'all think R-Truth finna beat John Cena for the belt. Y'all smoking.
Man.
I don't know if they doing R-Truth right though.
Rhodes and why
Because he's finna. Okay, let me get y'all the spoiler right now. So, what y'all don't know is what's finna happen. You know the final boss coming back, right? So remember that whole thing about Cody selling his soul? Oh, he gonna sell it. when he beat John Cena and sides with The Rock. That's when he gonna turn heel. They finna gear up Cody Rhodes for a heel. I'm telling you, it's coming.
It sounds good.
It's coming. They finna turn Cody Rhodes. I'm telling you, it's been rumors all on Twitter and everything, bro.
That is crazy.
They finna make Cody Rhodes a heel.
So
they gonna put John Cena back at this good guy one more time before he leaves.
But
I'm
see,
telling you what's gonna happen.
So why do that?
You can book it.
No, that would be crazy. So you mean to tell me you make John Cena? Listen, you make John Cena heel.
I ain't gonna lie, it will be hard. That will be hard.
Do you know how hard that is?
It will be
how hard that is.
Crazy.
To get the get back that he got at WrestleMania. To get the get back.
Wait. Emmanuel said that
Cena leave. That's what I think. I think Cena leaving with the belt.
Even if he
but I
with
thought you said that that R-Truth was gonna be because R-Truth is going after John Cena because he disrespected his name. And then the end story would be, okay, now R-Truth is derailed because he's going up against other wrestlers and he's hot right now in the ring and he's been winning clean.
But
now all of a sudden, while nobody's, looking or expecting it, his last match will be against R-Truth, and then R-Truth beats him and keeps and saves wrestling. That's what he's.
So I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on.
But why would you?
But how would? Look,
why would you have him say no to The Rock just to say yes to The Rock toward the end? That means this will be the third time Cody Rhodes goes up against John Cena when John Cena never cut promos with Roman Reigns yet.
But see,
Kevin said yes. Heel Cody Rhodes would be fired.
No, it wasn't. Kevin.
Yes, it would.
He said
you don't believe that. Kevin,
Kevin said heel Cody with Brandy on.
You
the
don't
right.
believe that either. Don't do that.
He said heel Cody.
Let me tell you something. Anything that come out of my mouth, I believe it. I'm telling you now, a heel Cody Rhodes to get back at John Cena for turning heel on him and WrestleMania kicking him in the nuts. Hitting him with the belt. How many times Cody Rhodes got hit with the belt, bro? Every time they fought. How many times he hit with the belt?
Like six.
So can you really say like that would be such payback? And The Rock been trying to get it, bro. He is the face of the company. He's the face of WWE, bro. He's the face.
Not the OTC.
No. Roman Reigns is finna retire in a minute, bro. He's done.
I don't.
He's done.
It will be, but you know what? So let's play this out. At SummerSlam, Cody screws John Cena, or the double crosser, right? He takes the belt. Final boss come out. They align with each other. Who's Cody's opponent at WrestleMania?
John Cena.
It don't make sense. He said his last date was what? December.
Y'all said no. You're right. So it's not okay.
His last date was in December.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Who he fighting at WrestleMania? He not going back to Roman. They won't run that back.
They won't run that back.
If Cody turn hit,
shoot. But you know what
it'll be CM Punk.
CM Punk?
I can see CM Punk.
I can see CM Punk.
You know what else I can see?
Who?
Braun Breaker.
Nah, he ain't there yet. Not main event WrestleMania. He ain't there yet. Nope.
He got to be
with him, but I mean, don't forget about Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins done.
But that 9 months. Seth done.
He done.
So wait, so you mean to tell me that?
And that's why I said Braun Breaker.
Look, okay, so now when I think about it, Paul Heyman did cut a good promo for Braun Breaker
right
early this week.
Mm-hmm.
And Braun looking kind of strong. I can't say the same for Bronson Reed because he doesn't have personality. But if Paul Heyman is behind Braun Breaker,
I see a WrestleMania.
Nah.
I see a WrestleMania. He gonna get one of them belts. One of them belts he finna get, bro. Whether it's the one on Raw or the one on SmackDown, he get one of them belts, bro.
Man,
this would make sense. I think this makes sense. I think the final boss comes out and screw John Cena and give Cody the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Just take this belt. You my champion no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
John Cena go back being a good guy.
You can't see me.
And then Cody's forced to be a heel. Something gotta force Cody to be heel. Cody's not gonna willingly turn heel. Something gotta make him go heel.
And that's why I'm telling y'all.
Okay, so with that turn, how soon would you need him to build up to that? Like, what part of the year should he build up to?
So
that?
here's the thing about that. It wasn't a build up for John Cena to turn heel. It just happened.
Yeah, it was a build up. You gotta think
No,
about
it wasn't a build up.
It was a secret build up.
So it's probably a secret build up with Cody. Cody didn't come back for no reason right now. He didn't win that King of the Ring fiasco because that's what it was for no reason.
Well, we unfortunately are double back into Las Vegas. This is an opportunity to undo the BS they did with Travis Scott. So they can do a repeat of some nonsense.
You think Travis Scott's the reason why they're going back to Vegas?
No, I didn't say that. I said to fix what they did with Travis Scott.
Oh, because they not inviting him back again. I can tell you that much for sure.
That.
And I'm glad we're going back to Vegas for WrestleMania. It's going to be lit.
So you think that if Cody Rhodes was to do this at WrestleMania,
do what at WrestleMania?
like become a heel, like you saying?
No, you talking about at SummerSlam.
That's
not
SummerSlam. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Be a heel at SummerSlam. That would be the big.
Do you know how
the
big
next
of a-
big shot?
Do you know that would be such a big pop? Such a big pop.
Well,
That's interesting.
but my thing is this: if Cody goes heel, he needs a good baby face. He's the biggest star in the company. He will be It will be the biggest heel turn for him, right? And it will immediately push John Cena to the side. John Cena won't be like, okay, now I'm babyface. That's stupid. Who would Cody go up against?
Look, Emmanuel, he says that Cody goes heel. He fight either Cena or Randy Orton for heel. Because now the thing is, people are looking towards Randy to be a heel now.
No, Randy is a. What do you call Randy right now?
I mean, in between.
Would you call him
He like
neutral?
in
Would
the
he be
middle.
neutral?
He in the middle.
He like Undertaker. He can boo, cheer,
Yeah,
battle.
you can
good.
do, but they cheer for Randy Orton like crazy now.
Yeah, they
though,
still cheer.
Yeah.
But isn't that putting Cody Rhodes, stuffing Cody Rhodes down our throat, pause?
Well, but see, I think the plan was for Seth to get a belt, and he's the heel.
But now he's hurt.
But now he's hurt.
But he still has money in the bank.
Yeah, but
Man, you see, Bronson Reed carrying it. Something gonna
they say Seth out for how many months?
6, I think.
six at minimum.
So the contract is good for a year.
You right.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Contract good for a year. The problem is, I think they built up Braun Breaker. They was building up Braun Breaker before Seth got hurt. They was building up Braun Breaker.
But no more hard times.
But how do you feel about Bron Breakker losing matches though? I haven't really seen him.
You gotta lose before you win, sir.
You said that earlier.
Yeah.
But he's not good on the mic either. He's not a good promo cutter either.
But you know what he is good at? Destroying cats. And that's what Seth.
Well,
He ain't gotta do much talking.
But that's why you have Paul Heyman with Bron.
Exactly. That's why Paul cutting the promo.
But so we can go back and day about the John Cena and Cody thing. I think hopefully they surprise us with something. We all know if the final boss come back, it's gonna change the whole landscape of the
Every
direction.
time I say a prediction, it only comes out. So y'all better be on it. Because every time I say something,
if Cody
it
turns
shows
heel.
up. It shows up.
I don't know. I just think the same. Look, if I had to bet money, this is what's gonna happen. Somebody gonna come out, interfere, cost Cody the title, and this story gonna continue on until Cena leaves with the belt, and then they come up with a new belt, right? Because I don't think. Remember, with every undisputed belt, it never stays around forever. They always split it, make another belt. I think this is probably their way to let the undisputed belt go. Because the only reason they
Why would they want to let it go though?
Because the only reason they made the undisputed belt like that is when Roman won both belts and he had 1,000 days as champion.
So that's still the answer to the question. What were they going to change it to then?
Something else.
It's just gonna be a new design.
Yeah, new design.
Okay, that's fine, but it's still gonna be undisputed because
sure is.
It's not good. They're not taking that name
I
away.
still think the best undisputed belt was the
they
one
could just
Brock
call
Lesnar had.
they could just call it the WWE Championship.
They can't do that because that's the one on Raw.
No, that's the World Heavyweight
Heavyweight
Championship.
So, okay, I see what y'all saying. Okay, I got it. All right, let's get into this Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, Braun Breaker.
I think it's gonna be booty.
I think that match gonna be dope. But
Bron-
let's talk about
Roman Reigns
this new
versus Jey Uso,
bloodline
Braun
that's coming
Breaker.
though. Because that Jacob Fatu thing ain't going nowhere no time soon. That's gonna come out. That's gonna pop, and that's gonna pop hard.
How do you feel about Jacob Fatu?
What?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, do you think
What?
Yeah,
What? What?
Yeah, see, Manny said it. He said a new era, a new belt.
Okay.
Netflix era, they're gonna change the belt.
But Jacob Fatu, bro, he's a killer. I love Jacob. I love
you make
Jacob.
him You make him lose the United States title. Why didn't he hold it much more longer?
Build up, sir. They wanted to get Solo a little run.
But
Build up.
why Solo is not that guy to me.
It doesn't. Solo, my skills are dope.
Solo might,
Yeah, please don't tell me Solo my skills ain't dope.
You be seeing his facial expression.
Exactly. Please don't tell me Solo my skills not dope, bro.
You saw that shake that he did. He was like,
he went from not talking to cutting the craziest, funniest
Yo, my
promos
God.
ever. He was what he called him? He the all gas, no brain, bro. That was lit. That was lit.
no, Solo do got some personality to him.
He was like, da 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 me. Is that how you say it, Solo? Ya da da me.
But do you feel what they doing with the bloodline is forced though?
No, I love
They
it.
bringing in new talent.
yeah,
So-
but see, they're not calling it the bloodline no more. The word bloodline is not there anymore.
Yeah, but how you feel? I'm guess I'm saying like it seems like they trying to keep
You know me, Kevin.
these people, the blood, the relationship around.
Well, yeah.
Like you know what I mean?
Wait, what are they calling it? The MS, MTS, MSTs?
I forgot what he named it now.
Yeah, it's
Because y'all got to think about it. What's never finna come back?
What's the new guy name?
Yeah. He coming back. And then you got my man Zilla. Because Zilla and Jacob got a feud.
man, they some
They
straight.
got a feud, and it's coming. And it's coming.
Hopefully they don't just keep teasing. But
And by him being at TNA Anniversary Wrestling, just recently, bro, you know TNA's partners with guess who? WWE. So guess what? That's their way of, hey, come on, slide in here real quick, big fella.
Kevin said MFT. I thought it was
MFT.
MFT.
Yeah. So to see that, that's gonna be because he gonna side with Roman. Because he already told Roman. He already told Jacob. He's like, bro, if you need me, call me. And he called him. See, y'all don't follow social media. I do. So they on Twitter and they're tweeting each other. And I'm telling you, then it's like they gonna get and like y'all say, y'all don't know this either, but it's gonna be a female bloodline coming. Naomi and Nia Jackson's finna start their line because they family.
But see, you know what?
They family.
I said this to Kevin. I said this to Kevin, man. If you keep giving us so much bloodline, even though they're not using the word bloodline, it's gonna be diluted. Like
No, sir.
NWO.
Yeah,
No.
and LWO.
It's gonna be diluted.
EWO.
Y'all, hey, let me tell you something.
You gotta
Y'all-
remember it.
Y'all tripping. That's
It's
gonna be
not.
hot.
It's
'Cause
been
never
5
but
years.
it's never been done with the women before. So that's what makes this unique. Because the women have never done nothing like this. None. You can't name one faction the women have done. They have never done nothing like this.
You're right, but you can't just be like, okay, here's the female bloodline. Here it is done.
Take bloodline part out of it. But they're family. Believe it or not, they're family.
Right, but the fans is gonna call it the bloodline.
I mean, and guess what? If they do, then I rock.
And the
with it.
and the fans wouldn't be wrong for that.
No, they wouldn't. It's just-
And I think this is gonna be dope. I think it's gonna be fine.
I don't know. I
think it'll be
disagree.
fire, and I can't wait.
I think you don't. The 4-year run from 2020 up into WrestleMania 40 was like it was almost perfect.
But I'm not saying they're gonna duplicate that. What I'm saying is that it's gonna be a spin on everything. You can never duplicate what Jay, Jimmy's, Sami Zayn, Roman,
And Solo.
You can't, bro. You couldn't do that again if you rewinded the clock. You couldn't do it that way again. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no, bro. Like you said, that was perfect. Like,
So was that faction a Mount Rushmore faction? I gotta ask that because
What's the
put
Mount
it
Mount
on.
Rushmore
the
faction?
bloodline, yeah, with Sami Zayn in it.
Well,
I mean, he was. I'll say yes.
are you saying that? Are you saying is Mount Rushmore worthy?
Yeah,
Yeah, kept. Wait, what? You
Well,
gonna
hold
say
on.
BIWO? What does BIWO mean, Manny?
B.I.
The women would not be called the bloodline. They call. All right, bro. I'm not going to talk to you no more. Talk about Uzi.
So now you say faction. Now we're not talking about tag team. We're talking about a
no,
faction.
just a faction.
So would the
NWO is number one of all time.
NWO faction?
You think NWO is number one?
What?
Number one?
Number one faction?
You can't tell NWO is not number one, bro.
Faction.
Not number one.
A faction with more than
know.
two. More than two.
I don't know. What
I
about
would give
DX? DX ain't no.
The OG DX.
So I would DX. So NWO and DX would be 1 and 2
Yeah, I would say DX one, NWO
because they
two.
made DX to compete with NWO. The NWO faction, bro, started.
But see, I liked them when they was just Hall, Nash, and Hogan. I didn't like NWO once they started growing it.
I mean, they had to do something to put the fans in the stands. So
What do y'all think? Who is the number one faction? Is it NWO or DX? Who trumps the other one?
DX. OG DX.
OG DX.
You know, the
Shawn Michaels,
the four
Hunter,
horsemen is in
and
the top three. Top
Well,
four.
or I ask you this:
And China.
who had a spectacular beginning? NWO had a better beginning
Yes.
They did have a better beginning.
Yes.
with the turn on Macho.
But DX had the uncensored stuff, and that's why people
That's
wanted
a
to go
good point. They
Assless,
sure did.
assless chaps. You know what I'm saying? They had the uncensored stuff. You know what I'm saying? They was lit.
They
She
theme
was
music was
all
better.
night. You know what I'm saying? They had it.
He did say that.
Oh,
Me and Sean, we got jumbo weenies.
I don't know. But definitely Bloodline. I mean, they on Mount Rushmore. They have to be.
Bro, they had all the gold at one time.
But this is another War Games, I feel like.
no.
Nah, that's coming up.
Yeah, because you got Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and then...
I mean, but War Games is 5-on-5.
But you got right. You got to remember too. With Seth Rollins getting hurt, they had to alter the storyline. You got to remember WWE has three. They had the main storyline. They have two splits if something happens.
Right.
So they had to adjust on the fly. That was low key. That's why Roman really came back
Oh, okay.
because Seth got hurt doing that match.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, because if he wouldn't have got hurt, that storyline would have just kept pushing with Seth getting the title from.
No, I
from
thought he
Gunther.
came back before he got hurt.
No, he came. He came back
No,
before he got
Roman
hurt?
came back before Seth got hurt.
No, Roman came...
No.
No, Seth
He
got
came,
hurt first.
He came. Seth got hurt first.
Oh,
then Roman
no,
showed
you're right,
up.
because that was last.
Yeah,
that was last
then
Friday.
Roman showed up.
No, you're right.
That's why they
you're
told me,
right.
"Hey, bro, you got to get back. I know you got your new baby, but we need you back here, bro, because Seth hurt right now. We need to carry the company for a minute till we get Cody the belt back." You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Manny said NWO easy. DX was cool though once the Outlaws came with X-Pac.
see, Manny, that's what I'm talking about, man.
See?
That's
Okay.
like you, my dog.
You know what? He right because they didn't become full DX until the Outlaws came. So yeah, it's definitely NWO.
No,
you
but
didn't know?
I disagree with that
Wait.
because the OG DX was manhandling everybody in the WWE.
Well, but
China,
they- well,
Shawn Michaels,
China,
and
Shawn
Triple H,
Michaels,
bro. Yeah,
they was manhandling
Nah.
everybody.
They
'Cause
was cutting hella promos. That's what
they
they
was destroying Steve Austin, like prime Steve Austin before WrestleMania. They was destroying that man. I remember when Steve
Okay.
Austin came out to his music. And Shawn Michaels kicked that man before he got to the ring. I was like,
Now when they did that's when Shawn Michaels left and the Outlaws came, they were more comical. I like the badass Billy Gunn. Shout out to Billy Gunn and the Road Dogg. They did do their thing when they was in DX, man. That was hot.
and
Man.
then they was killing Undertaker when Shawn Michaels and Undertaker had that match, Hell in a Cell match. That was cold. I mean, all their promos was nice. I mean, Sergeant Slaughter, that was so memorable when they had the helmets and the
Oh
windshield
man, he's
wipers.
throwing it back.
They was crazy,
So I would
man.
say NWO, DX, well, Bloodline is in the top 4 because Mount Rushmore was 4, and I'd probably say the 4 Horsemen.
You wouldn't put the Heart Foundation in there? The Heart
See,
Foundation was
so-
cold.
so
You
so
say
here's-
full
so
horsemen.
here's-
Full,
so-
you mean Evolution? We say full horsemen. You mean
4 Horsemen, WCW, the 4 Horsemen.
over Evolution?
Over Evolution, Randy Orton, Triple
Evolution
H.
was cold.
So
They
y'all
was cold.
y'all trying to tell me right now on this podcast right now that you telling me the Evolution was better than the 4 Horsemen?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah!
You
The
need to be-
Evolution. You forgot who was in
Hey,
Evolution?
chat, y'all, they need to be drug tested.
No,
There's no way on
no,
God
hey,
green
man,
earth that you're
no.
gonna put them over Ric Flair, Double A, and who's the other two?
Have you forgot who?
right. That's why he said.
Yeah, the other two. I'm telling you guys. But I just
Yeah,
want
Demon League with Chris Benoit.
no, I'm talking about the old school.
No, you
Uh,
forgot
Full
who was in
Horsemen.
Evolution though.
Triple H, Randy Orton, Batista, bro. Like,
No. Ric Flair.
And Ric Flair. Oh my god! Think about that.
And their theme song was cold. That was
Dude,
by Motorhead
Evolution
too.
was a nasty.
Evolution is a mystery.
bro, y'all tripping.
No, Evolution was.
People still do this.
I see the
People
line
still do this to this
in the
day, bro.
sand.
I don't
They
know.
still hold up the 4s, dog. The 4 Horsemen, man. Come on, man. It
Four
wouldn't-
Horsemen was so
It
boring.
wouldn't be a spine buster one for Double A.
Like I enjoyed Arn Anderson's matches because he had a cold DDT and a back and the spine buster, and he had the best spine buster too.
Who?
Arn Anderson, DDTs and his spine
He
buster.
proto right.
I don't know. Well, all right.
What you mean, Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, and Chris? I didn't say Chris Benoit. I said the original four horsemen. I ain't say Steve McMichaels and all them cats. I didn't say them. I'm talking the original four. The original four horsemen, bro. They in my Mount Rushmore. That's just my opinion, though.
Man, for me, it's my Mount Rushmore. Yeah, NWO, DX, Bloodline, and Evolution as far as factions.
Yeah, mine's is DX, then NWO, and then the Hart Foundation,
Okay.
and then Evolution. Because the Hart Foundation was cold.
See, that'd be an honorable mention. The Hart Foundation.
She said honorable mention.
It means they right outside the top four.
I mean, I
They
get
right
it.
outside the top because Bret Hart, Owen Hart, British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, and other.
And Brian Pillman.
No, not just him. The one with the beard.
Oh, you call Jim Neidhart.
Yeah.
No, the Italian father was
No.
the problem. I loved him. That
Yeah,
damn
it was
laugh
dope.
was crazy.
He was like,
Yeah, with that beard. But yeah.
All right. How much time we at? Where we at? It don't matter. All
It
right.
really don't.
It don't matter. Right. It's live.
We ain't got no curfew here, dog.
All right. What other matches have we haven't discussed? Everything else
Solo and Jacob Fatu.
Solo and Jacob Fatu for the U.S. title in the steel
the
cage.
Bloodline match.
If what's the name come back and screw Jacob,
What's the name?
what's your man?
You talking about Toma?
Tamatanga.
If who? Ain't nobody screwing Jacob, dog. What you thought? Ain't nobody screwing Jacob. You know who coming to that ring, bro? Zilla.
No,
That's who coming
you
to
know who
that
coming
ring,
to the
bro.
ring. Yeah.
That's
Who coming to the ring. That's who coming to the ring.
Give him one time. Yeah.
Yeah. That's who coming to the ring. If he gonna come and screw Jacob.
He's not signing with Jake. He's signing with Jake. He's not signing with Solo, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He gonna come and screw Jacob.
No, he's
not.
gonna come and choose.
He's gonna come screw Solo. He not screwing Jacob, bro.
Tamatanga?
He kicked him out the group and put his brother back in. He said,
Oh yeah, you're right.
he said he got his bloodline. He said we locked. We good. We got our phone.
Everybody loves him too. I think he grew on the fans.
Yeah, doing that. He did. Yeah, he grew on the
Damn,
fan.
how I forget that?
I don't know, bro. Because we watch wrestling together. I don't know
how I missed that. I didn't see.
He said no Diddy, y'all. We don't watch
so he
WWE
kicked him
together.
out, right?
Like that.
Yeah, cause remember when they did that press conference, he was like, I got my bloodline is back. We locked. We ain't nobody else. That was pretty much saying, bro, done.
Oh nah, if he ain't kick him, cause he got injured, right?
He got kicked out, bro.
Okay, we gonna see.
Cause remember he was kind of on the fence with Jacob and him from the beginning. Remember they did a lot of promos. He was like, man, bro, you tripping. Like when he came to Jacob, he was like, bro.
Okay.
Remember him and Jacob was running. They was wreaking havoc when Solo left after WrestleMania. But they was.
I must have missed that.
Who's
CM Punk wrestling?
CM Punk
Gunther?
He versus Gunther for the
ring
heavyweight
general.
for the heavyweight belt.
Dag, you know what? We didn't talk about CM Punk like that. So is that match going to be trash then?
I think it's just a filler match. I don't see CM Punk getting the
So
belt.
YouTube Nation, what do you want to talk about?
Ooh. So look.
You call that a filler match?
So look, is
You
that
disrespectful.
So wait a minute. So if you call that a filler match, is that worth a 2-day price then? Is that worth buying?
Well, I ask you this: was there a real build to this match?
No.
My point exactly.
So it's not worth
You know why
2 nights?
it's not a build? Who got hurt?
Seth Rollins.
So they had to fill it some way, somehow.
That's
It's
my
not.
point.
I'm not saying it's a filler match, but they had the next man up. So with Seth Rollins getting hurt, was Seth getting
Seth
hurt?
wasn't going to fight Gunther.
Who?
He's a heel.
Seth was finna cash in on that, brother. You know that, right?
Nah, it don't make sense for him to cash in. On
I
the
put
heavyweight.
any amount of money if Seth was still wrestling. Whoever Gunther was fighting at SummerSlam, Seth was cashing in on, bro. I put money on it because they already had a confrontation. Did y'all forget that?
He got a point because
Do you really think that Gunther would lose to Seth Rollins?
If I got the money in
No,
the
he was
bank,
gonna
you ain't
cash
got
in.
it.
'Cause
He
you
gonna
wanna
cash in.
They not finna mess up John Cena's storyline.
Exactly.
By cashing him in on John Cena.
They're not doing that.
I know
They're not
that would
doing
be hard though.
And Seth already said he wants the workhorse title, which is the world championship.
But Gunther is a workhorse a workhorse wrestler, world heavyweight champion that the fans respect. I cannot see Seth Rollins losing to Gunther.
What? You ain't got to lose. You get your head stumped in the ground. You're not losing. You're already done.
I would love to see. No.
I don't know.
I would bet my life there's no way ever Seth Rollins is going to
I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
in a straight up match. Gunther?
Okay, so you're missing the point of this. It's not going to be a straight up match. Who has the Money in the Bank?
I mean,
2K?
correct. You're right.
So it's not a match. So whoever he
I
fights
gotta
and
get a
gets
charger.
and wore out, we have, he'll be right back. So, you know what I'm saying? Whoever has the match, it's going to be his hands. It's going to be a curve stomp and it's over. It's not going to be a match.
Well, yeah, on that end, if you're going to say cash in, curve stomp,
He's going to cash in on Gunther.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Would he beat him in a straight up match? Would Seth Rollins beat Gunther in a straight up match?
He beat Brock Lesnar. Did he not?
But
Did he not?
You're right, but Gunther is like white hot right now in the ring. I'm talking about fighting, chops. He's just as athletic as a big man. He's just as athletic as Seth Rollins.
Let me tell you something. Seth Rollins is the man. Period, point blank.
And Gunther's not?
No. No. And shout out to Manny, real quick. Damn, I want to come. You should have been here, bro.
You got to be kidding me.
Brother, I'm gonna be so I'm gonna tell you something. Seth Rollins is gonna carry that title. And that's why the Bron Breakker thing came up, because that's who's gonna get passed to. Because that's who I'm telling you, it's not about what you're saying when it comes to Gunther is cool, bro. Don't get me wrong. He shouldn't have won the belt back from Jey Uso personally. I think Jey Uso title reign should have ran a little bit longer. I'm not sure what the issue was when it came to Jey and why they made him drop it on Raw, which out of all things they can do, they did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, drop it at a pay-per-view, but nope, I know why they did it, because Gunther got married during WrestleMania. And that's why they let Jey win, because Gunther title reign is supposed to be a lot longer than what it was too.
Do you understand how talented Gunther is? That's like saying that Seth Rollins will beat Kurt Angle in a match. Gunther is a good technical ring general.
Who puts fans in the stands?
In wrestling.
Who puts fans in the stands?
Who puts
Okay. If you want to go off popularity, but the fans don't respect Gunther. Do you see? He was getting pops as a heel, as an Intercontinental champion.
Manny, you can't join right now. I will have to do.
No, you gotta be kidding.
I can't join you in at the moment.
You are a wrestling fan purist. There is no way you're going to put Gunther over Seth Rollins.
You know, I'm putting Seth Rollins over Gunther because Seth Rollins is more athletic.
You put Seth Rollins.
He has dropped. Have you seen his drop kicks?
Who?
Gunther.
I'm not just. So here's the thing. Let me set the record straight. I'm not disrespecting Gunther.
People respect his chops.
That's cool, right?
Undertaker gave him those big ups. Did you see him on his podcast? He was like, "Man, I will wrestle Gunther hands down. He could chop me anytime." There's no way somebody like Seth, who's injury prone, by the way,
okay,
would be able to beat him clean.
You know why he's injury prone? Because Seth has been carrying this damn company just as long as Roman.
Well, I mean, look, it's whoever want to go with the winner is right. I don't think. I think Gunther is. They trying to protect Gunther from not losing to certain people.
Because it makes sense for him not to lose to certain people.
Yeah, of course. He can't lose. He can't lose to certain people.
He lost to Jey Uso.
Jey Uso, they
hold on.
Rikishi had a lot to do with that. You know that.
He lost to Jey Uso. 4 letters, 1 word.
Rikishi didn't have anything to do with it. Rikishi didn't have nothing to do with that. No?
Nah.
You know what he said about us.
I don't care what he said on his podcast. I don't care what he said. He ain't called.
And how long did Jey Uso keep that title?
Jey Uso once again.
And they gave it back to who? Gunther.
Because like I just told Ken, Gunther dropped it only because he got married.
I understand that.
He got married.
But you can't be married and keep the title?
No,
hell no. I'm sorry.
He can't. How soon did he come back?
Name somebody who got married and they dropped the title and they came back after they got married. Roman Reigns just had a whole child, bro. That's why he was gone for so long.
Roman Reigns will leave on a stomach ache.
This man is so disrespectful, y'all.
He will leave for any reason.
Shout out to my
and
tribal
they
chief.
respect it.
Shout out to my tribal chief. My tribal chief.
All right.
No.
Let's move on. All right, let's move on.
The
Okay.
disrespect on Gunther.
No, hands down, Gunther is good, right?
Oh yeah, he's good.
But right now,
he not Seth freaking Rollins.
If Seth was pretty much that person that's leading the main storyline, I don't see him having him lose. He is. If he wasn't injured, he is leading the main storyline. So that's just my take on that. But let's move forward. We don't get.
It's the only take.
All right. But before we move on, is John Cena leaving with the belt?
Hell no.
Yes or no?
I'm gonna say yes.
You say yes, he leaving with the belt?
I'm gonna say yes because it makes sense because this is his revenge against the fan base. Because when I look back on it, I was thinking like, why is he always talking, to the fans?
Right.
And the thing is, his beef was never with the company. His beef was never against any wrestler in particular.
Okay.
His beef has always been with the fan base because the fans booed him. The fans disrespected him. Remember when he went to ECW and that house, Cena wins, we riot.
Oh, yeah.
So when he comes back, now he's like,
Kevin,
I'm coming at the fans. You know what I mean? So I think him leaving with the belt makes sense to pretty much crap on the fans.
Okay, let me. Okay.
Well, I mean,
No, go.
That's a good point. But just overall,
No, it's not, and I'm finna explain why.
Why?
No.
So here's my thing. All right, so when is John Cena's last date?
somewhere in December,
When is WrestleMania?
April,
He leaves with the belt, right?
right?
So you telling me within 4 months they're gonna create a new storyline for WrestleMania?
No, they're gonna create a new belt.
They're going
for
to create
wrestling.
it. That's what I'm
So
saying.
I'm
They're
gonna say
create
this
a new
again.
belt.
With a new belt comes what? A new tournament, right?
Yes.
So you saying in 4 months, and granted, and the Royal Rumble was when? January, right?
Right.
So you telling me in not even 4 months? Now it was actually 2.
Okay.
So you telling me in 2 months they're gonna create a whole new storyline? Granted, make a new belt, right? They're gonna create a whole
Well,
new storyline.
they don't, hold on. They don't need to make a new storyline to make a belt.
No, they have to, because you know why? Because if John Cena leaves with the belt, guess what? You create a new belt, creates a new storyline now. Because
Right.
now you need a heel and you need a baby face. So you're telling me within 2 months of him leaving in December, they're gonna do all that before WrestleMania?
They got plenty wrestlers.
Okay,
That's not my
hold on,
question.
hold on,
That's not
hold
my
on, stop.
question,
Okay,
though.
okay. So when he losing the belt, then,
It's got to be before he leaves.
but when? It ain't gonna
I
be.
call SummerSlam.
No, because
No, you asked me. Your
Well,
question
okay.
was you asked me, right?
So if John Cena don't win next week, right? He's not gonna lose on a regular weekly TV show.
He's losing in SummerSlam, and the reason why I'm saying SummerSlam is because John Cena, all wrestlers have a final match, right or wrong. Then he's not gonna have a final match with the belt. They're not doing that.
This is John Cena, though.
And I hear you on that, right? But you also got the company still goes on after John Cena. It goes on after him.
You're right.
So it goes on after, and guess who's running the Cody Rhodes is the face of the damn company right now.
Listen to what I'm saying. So check this out. So remember how CM Punk was going to leave with the title.
But he did, though.
He did. Remember when Bret Hart said, "I'm going to take the title"? Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, technically,
no.
Technically, he did not.
He
no.
didn't. So each time a wrestler
He
decided
gonna lose, Kevin.
decided to leave with the belt, for some reason that was stopped.
Right.
It will be the first time ever somebody would leave with the Universal title on their own terms. How would it be impossible for them to create a new story and create a new belt, create a new tournament? The World Heavyweight Championship will still be there. You telling me they couldn't make a new belt for us to buy and put on our shelves?
Look, y'all both made good point. I'm just saying, if he does not lose, if John Cena does not lose at SummerSlam, there is no other big event that's bigger than this one. The first time they're doing 2 nights for him to lose. What are they gonna lose at Survivor Series? That's not a place for someone like John Cena to lose.
But Ken, here's my question for you: would it make sense for him
to leave
it wouldn't make sense for him to lose and not leave with the belt? His purpose, his goal is to leave with that title. So it would not make sense if he loses it all of a sudden, not have a rematch, and then his purpose, his goal is all for nothing.
And see, you make a good point. I don't think it makes sense for John Cena to lose the belt and then have regular matches to his last match.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think that makes sense. For him to have, I'm going to do a singles match on Friday Night SmackDown. And
Right. Put me on Saturday Night main event.
I
I
understand a lot of people. John Cena has a lot of brass. I'm just gonna call it like I said. He has a lot of brass when it comes to WWE. Like Triple H said, he can pretty much call his own shot. I give you that. But my thing is, everybody has a final match.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody has one. Goldberg just had one at Saturday, whatever it was, and it was okay. I'm not gonna say it was like super cold. Hold on.
It was
It was okay. But this whole thing, and this is just great opinions from all three of us. I'm always the type. I'm the guy that's going to really twist the knife and say certain things that people are not going to say because that's just who I am. So, do I believe that Cody is probably going to belt at SummerSlam? Yeah, that's just my belief. I could be completely wrong though, right? My other people over here saying he gonna keep it. They say he can walk out with. All of that is possible. I'm just saying, if they do that, it causes a scramble game. Now granted, they may already have that plan worked out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When it comes, they may retire that belt. You're right, and make a new design. Even though I don't know what design they're going to make because the logo has not changed. The logo's still the same. So I don't know what new design they're going to possibly make. But regardless of the fact, if he walks up with the belt, that's great. Shout out to John Cena. Personally, I don't think it's going to happen.
Okay.
But why don't you think it's going to happen?
Because all wrestlers, John Cena's almost up. So the storyline, the company moves forward with once he's gone. Regardless, the company's going to go forward. And I don't think you doing that, and then y'all got Royal Rumble in January, and then WrestleMania in Vegas again. And then remember, they went back because the numbers at WrestleMania was off the charts. So they got to duplicate that some way, somehow. So this whole John Cena thing is cool. That's why I believe that he's going to turn good again. I think John Cena's going to go beyond that December deadline he made up too. I think he's going to figure out a way to kind of tweak that again. Even though he gave that date, I think that's the rest of his full-time commitment. Now, can he pop in and out like everybody else do? Of course he can.
I think so too.
So is he going to have a final match? Of course he is. We just don't know who that wrestler will be. You know what I'm saying?
It got to be Brock.
And
Brock not coming back. Brock got more legal problems.
Yeah, you're right.
He's not coming back.
Yeah, he does.
He's not coming back. The only person I could see him doing this with,
The Rock. He go up against The Rock.
And that's why
Rock
I think and that's a perfect opinion because that's why I told you Cody's going to turn heel because John Cena will go after the final boss. Like, I sold my soul to you, and then you turn on me for him. Now I'm going to go back to dun. Now he's going to go back to the good guy, and The Rock is already a bad guy.
Yeah, whatever he is.
That'll be so much criticism.
It would be.
That the WWE will face.
They don't care about that.
When John Cena went heel, didn't they break the internet? When John Cena went heel, didn't they break the internet?
But I don't think they would care because if they're gonna let Travis Scott give us the main event at WrestleMania, they don't care.
Quit mentioning that dude's name, bro. Quit mentioning that dude's name, bro, please. Because he was not WrestleMania, bro. I'm sorry, he did that one little stupid thing, bro. He whacked.
That shit was stupid. All right, we having a good conversation here. We have
a great conversation.
Yeah. Let's try to wrap it up. I wanted to kind of end it with this. SummerSlam is 2 nights, right? Can Royal Rumble be 2 nights?
No.
Not at all.
Because the main part of the Royal Rumble is what? The Royal Rumble. So now, unless you split the Royal Rumble matches 2 nights, it can be.
The women's one night
and the men on one night. Yes, you can. You can do that then. Yeah,
so
right.
Can Royal Rumble be 2 nights?
Yes.
No.
No? Why not? Why can't Royal Rumble be 2 nights? Women's Royal Rumble night, and remember, 1 night 2.
NXT, TNA, WWE.
Well, yeah. Because I forgot about TNA. Yeah. So you're right. It has to be 2. It will have to be 2 nights because that's too large for it to be
exactly.
1
That's a lot of talent. So Royal Rumble can be 2 nights.
Tap out to that.
You gonna tap?
Yeah, because you're right. That's big time.
Can Survivor Series be 2 nights?
No.
Because it's not as big as Raw.
It's not big. Can Night of Champions be 2 nights? Curveball, there are over 12 active belts. There are 12 active belts. Can Night of Champions be 2 nights because there's 12 belts? You're not going to have 12 matches
Not in
on
Saudi
one.
Arabia because that's where they go every year for night.
Yeah, you're right about
No,
that.
that ain't happening, bro, because they out there lit.
All right. Can Money in the Bank be 2 nights?
Nope.
Nah, yeah, I don't think so. Can WrestleMania be the whole weekend? Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
It don't need to be the whole weekend. 2
But
nights.
could it?
Nice and good. It
Could
could.
it?
But it couldn't.
It could, but so could it be? Maybe.
I'm gonna say it could be 3 nights.
But you hear the could mean it's a maybe.
yeah.
It's
Would you
could, but
pay for it?
No, you right.
Would I pay for it?
Would you pay for it?
Nah, because I'm gonna go to WWE experience. Hell no, I want to do that.
That's a lot of damn wrestling shit. Because they'll have...
The Thunder, a Boost Mobile bundle,
Yeah.
WWE Royal Rumble, Lakers in 5.
All right. Oh, snap. All right. Final thoughts before we get up off here. We're going to wrap this up. One at a time. What's the main event of WrestleMania 42? Night 1, night 2. What's the main event for night 1? What's the main event for night 2?
Why you doing it like that,
Yeah.
brother?
What's the main event? We got to do the early prediction. Main event, WrestleMania.
I don't know because it depends on who don't get hurt.
Don't say that.
No, it depends on John Cena and that belt.
Man, the hell with John Cena.
Night 1, WrestleMania 42.
I'm gonna say
Main event.
Seth Rollins and probably CM Punk.
Seth Rollins, CM Punk. What about night 2?
Shit.
Man, this is hard. Pause.
I'm gonna throw this out there. And this is gonna be wild.
Okay.
The Rock and John Cena.
That's a good call. Okay.
And
What about you?
And I see The Rock having the belt at this time.
Okay.
Wow.
That could be hard. All right.
That'd be the way to send off John Cena.
For me, my prediction for WrestleMania 42, night 1, I say Jade and Bianca.
No, that's too soon. And they're on 2 different brands.
Don't matter.
That's not gonna work.
Don't matter. It's destined
Go ahead.
that they gonna fight. It's
I
destined.
don't want to see them two fight. I hate when they do that.
So night 2, the final boss and Cody. The final boss and Cody. John Cena ain't gonna be there. Seth may be there.
Seth be back.
I think it's the final boss and Cody.
What you got?
Even though I feel like The Rock shouldn't come in and take any spotlight, but story wise,
He already taken it, so
yeah.
What you got to do?
I'm gonna say Sami Zayn and Gunther.
Night 1.
Boo.
No, that's a good prediction.
Not what, boo?
That's a good prediction. I
You want
feel
me,
that.
You want me to get my opinion?
Yes.
Sami Zayn's on the main eventer, bro.
Sami Zayn's not a main eventer. I agree. I slightly agree.
He's not a main eventer, bro.
I
I'm
slightly
sorry.
agree.
He's not a main eventer.
His biggest main event was when he went
He's
up
an
against
underdog.
Roman for the belt. That's his biggest main event he ever had.
He's not a main eventer, bro.
That's the big. Think about it. That's the biggest thing they ever gave
That's the
Sami.
bit that ever gave.
He got the biggest chant, and he didn't win. That's the biggest thing he ever.
He's not a
ever.
main eventer, bro. I hate to tell you that he's not.
I agree.
He's not.
What?
But-
he sells his matches. He wrestles
He's
really
not
well.
a main
He's
eventer.
just like Daniel Bryan in a sense.
Hey, Daniel Bryan is the main eventer, sir.
They like the same size.
Daniel Bryan's
Okay, come on. Okay,
Okay, I'm sorry.
You better get back and forth.
I'm sorry. Okay, and then I thought about this.
So night 1, Gunther and
Sami Zayn,
WrestleMania 42 prediction.
and then I'm gonna say CM Punk and Seth Rollins for the new Universal title.
For the
And that's going to put an end to their rivalry. I dare you to.
OKC, UFC, KFC.
oh, so
Lakers
wow.
in 5.
I'm not getting into that argument. I'm not. Oh man. Well, that's a good prediction. So, well,
You a tough.
What was a good prediction? Not Sami Zayn.
look, everybody can give their own prediction. Who y'all think gonna be the main event for night 1 and WrestleMania 42, and night 2 for WrestleMania 42? The Usos versus the Viking Raiders, Rhea Ripley, and Liv Morgan, night 1.
That's what they said.
Wait, what?
The
Viking
what?
Raiders.
The
Viking
Viking-
Raiders not even on the card anymore right now.
Viking Raiders
they got
hard,
rid of
though.
them.
You need to be drug tested. Talking about the Viking Raiders.
Don't do that.
They
Polly
not even on the
Pink.
card no more, bro.
Polly Pink, that's
When last time the Viking Raiders wrestled? Exactly.
Yeah.
You got to think about it.
I don't know
That's
when the last time they
They ain't on the card no more, bro. They done, B.
I don't know. Ooh, Damian Priest versus Austin Theory, Dakota Kai, Io Sky versus Damage Control, night 2. That's kind of hard.
First of all, Damian Priest is way above Austin Theory. I'm sorry. Austin Theory,
don't-
he's a gimmick wrestler now, bro.
Gimmick wrestling.
When last time he actually did a wrestling? He actually wrestled, bro. Like, for real. Vince was giving that big old push, and when Vince got fired, guess what happened?
I mean, he got put to the side.
Yeah, he ain't on shh, so he done.
Yeah, but yeah, I believe one of the nights should be headlined by
the females.
our women's division for sure, 100%.
Y'all don't think Naomi gonna make it to WrestleMania?
Who?
You don't think Naomi not gonna make it to WrestleMania though?
I think she is.
Who?
Naomi, you don't think she gonna make it to WrestleMania, bro?
Please, Naomi has to go to WrestleMania with the belt.
I think she does.
She
too.
has to.
Now she may drop it, but I think she
So-
does. Though.
Yeah.
Probably think I like them. So hey, no, there was some good call outs. The Viking Raiders. I don't know where they at. I really don't.
The Viking is not a good call out, bro.
No, the other ones were.
Yeah, the other ones were, but not the Viking
Not
Raiders.
the Viking Raiders. I agree.
The Viking, yeah, the Viking.
We love you, Polly Ping. I know you want reviews, but the Viking Raiders, garbage.
But they can wrestle.
But they haven't wrestled probably in
I-
4 shows.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I hear that, but they still can wrestle. They still can wrestle.
I hate you. You're right back, body.
They can wrestle. They got talent.
No,
got
they do have talent, but as them being on TV, they won't be champions again. I can tell you that much.
They won't be champions.
That ain't happening.
They said the Raiders need redemption. I think they need somebody to really just change their name.
No, I like the Viking Raiders, but
No.
the problem is one of them hurt. Is that why they're not
It
wrestling?
could be.
Because both of them keep getting hurt for some particular reason.
But you know who hurt me? The Wyatt Six. That's who hurt me.
Ooh, talk about it.
That is
Talk
a
about it.
good one.
The Wyatt
But I'm
Six.
mad they beat the Street
That
Profits
is
for
a
them belts.
good one.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I didn't like them beating the Street Profits. That wasn't
Yeah.
cool.
The Wyatt Six is hurting me because I'm like, y'all don't know what y'all doing. The legacy of Bray Wyatt is not being fulfilled with what y'all doing with this group.
Talk about it.
It's not. I felt like the way Bray Wyatt got on that mic and speak and how he was able to control the poetry in his words, they not doing him a favor with the Wyatt.
They
Six.
not
So let's
doing
get
him a
something
solid
straight.
at all.
There will never be
be.
another Bray Wyatt. Let's get that out here now, y'all.
Yup.
No, rest in peace to Bray. There'll be another
I
one.
agree.
What they're doing is trying to keep that filter lit, at least. That's low key homage to him. Is what they're trying to do. Now, granted, they would never do what he did because he did that by himself.
Yeah.
He really
Yeah,
did.
nah,
He did that by
You
himself.
just edited. This is edited.
Undertaker told. I want to know what Undertaker told him.
He probably told him, you're the
But
next.
we don't know. But whatever he said to him that day in the ring is what I want to know what he said to him.
Did he
that
ever
day.
talk about that?
They
on
never
his
know. He
podcast?
said he
No.
never spoke on it.
They-
Undertaker's not gonna speak. He said, "I'll never say what I told Bray Wyatt
No,
that
he
day in the
never.
ring." But I guarantee, whatever he said, it was something about passing the torch. It had to.
it's
How
cool.
long do you see the Wyatt Six sticking around?
Not too much longer.
I mean, they gave him the belt.
They get the
not
belts,
too
but you know
long,
how
man.
quick they'll switch the belts off people, man. They'll do that next
Yo,
week. Like,
I
yeah,
think-
y'all losing today.
I think the Wyatt Six,
I'll give it a month.
they don't fit in the current story lineup anywhere. They don't fit anywhere because they haven't did them
And
the
I'm
service.
and I don't like them. They keep doing Street Profits wrong, and I don't like
The Street Profits?
because they title range should be a lot longer than what it is. They keep doing it wrong. The New Day, I didn't like the way they made the New Day drop to Judgment. I don't like that.
So that begs the question:
What?
Is it racial?
Oh, we're not gonna go
We,
there.
are we going to get into that?
we are not
we're
going to talk
not.
about that tonight. Dude.
Is it because I love Montez? I feel like Montez needs to be a solo act.
No,
You don't think so?
he needs to be in a tag team.
No.
He's not. He won't be good as a solo wrestler. He won't be.
I don't know.
He got the look.
He would
He
have
got
to
the.
be-
He got the.
but he not over as he couldn't be over as a so he have to do something drastic.
But that's what I think he should
I
probably.
don't think he could be Ken as a heel, and I don't think even as a
That's
heel
what I'm
that wouldn't be
saying.
good either. He's good as a tag team. Let him stay in the tag team division.
I think he has it.
Nah, bro. He got it as a tag team, yes, but as an individual, he don't bring enough star power.
But I'm saying start him off at Intercontinental or US.
Hell no.
Nah, because
I think
with wrestling, you gotta have the it, right? I will say this. I'm still surprised they put the belt on Big E. Sometime I'm still surprised they put the belt on Big E.
I'm not surprised about that.
I'm not right. It's
Big E worked his ass off. Excuse my French, y'all. Big
No,
E
he
worked his
did.
ass off, bro.
well, but think about who took every belt off all the black wrestlers.
Brock.
Brock did. Is that on purpose?
But that was so you're gonna go into his questioning if you ask that.
But I want to hear
because Vince was in charge and all that was going on too.
Yeah,
Remember
Vince
that?
was in charge.
But
Absolutely.
do you think so?
You want me to answer that question honestly?
Yup.
Yeah.
Give me why.
Why?
I know we short on time, but I just want to hear his
Because
reason.
see, I can't say that.
I just want you to go as deep
So
as you.
all I'm gonna say is that we're not made to be on the face of posters like that.
We're not made to be on the face of posters. Interesting.
Our skin color's on,
So what if they say, well, The Rock was,
but the Rock ain't. But the Rock is Samoan.
and that's what WWE goes with. They'll and see, and I know it's going to be somebody who
No
will
knock on
say-
Triple H. I love Triple H. No knock on Triple H or Shawn Michaels. Neither one. I love them both. I'm not saying that. So
I just feel like the WWE use Samoans as a substitute for blacks. That's how I feel.
That's a hard.
I mean,
That's how I
but
feel.
you gotta think about it. You can say that. That's fine. But look at the legacy of the Samoan family in the WWE.
I get that, but I'm saying, would you see a Montez as a WWE World Heavyweight Champion on posters? That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say no because it's talent. It ain't got to do with the skin color in this aspect you're talking about. Montez.
I'm just saying
he doesn't
if,
have
if
it.
If he was, I just feel like
If he has
they
it,
will
if he
use-
has it, yes. But Montez doesn't have it.
Nah, I don't think he has it.
Look how they pushing. I mean, I know the fans, and I don't want to catch heat for it, but I'm just saying, like, you know, what's so wrong with having somebody like a Montez? You couldn't push Montez as you're pushing Jacob Fatu.
You got to sell ticks.
I get
Montez
it.
doesn't sell ticks, and that's just what it boils down to. You
But I
gotta
think
sell
he
ticks.
never got the chance to.
He has plenty of chances.
Well, like I said, there are gray areas.
When
there,
you
right?
locked in the
there,
when
there
you,
are gray areas because if
Booker T got out of that.
if you're selling tickets, if you're selling merchandise, you can be anything.
So look at the thing. When Montez was by himself, he didn't impress us that much. When his partner was hurt,
Nah,
he didn't impress us that much. I'm
But
gonna
he's
keep it
not
100.
getting- He's not getting a single.
That's your.
push, though.
So you have to take the chance. You hear a lot of us in the background saying, "I'm gonna take this shot. I ain't waiting on nobody." Montez didn't do that. Montez stayed. He stayed in the gray area, like you said.
He stayed in the gray
He
area.
stayed in the gray area. You got people like Kofi. Kofi took that shot. Big E, he took that shot. You got like Booker T, took that shot.
And
We
he
gotta think
wasn't
about it.
champion long in WWE,
But he
as
was a five-time champion in
WCW.
WC. Doesn't matter.
That's what
WWE
I'm
got,
saying, but and look at AEW. AEW is pushing black people in their company.
You know why they push black people? Because
Why is that?
You know why? You know why? Because I'm gonna say this and we done. Because the white people are fucking hurt. That's why.
Because they hurt.
They old. You can't push Edge.
no, you can't put
You already pushed
You can't
John
push-
Moxley to the point. You ain't pushing
Chris
Cesaro. You ain't put Jericho's done. You know what I'm saying? Outside of MJF, who else do you have you can push? Who else?
You can't push Swerve.
Swerve already had his shot at it. He already had his light. He already had his shot.
Now you everybody in AEW is around the same age.
That's cap. No, they're not.
That's
No, they not.
No, they're not.
I'm talking about your main top stars. I'm talking about that your headliners are around the same age because they keep
But the head-
hiring
but the
because they
headliners-
keep hiring
the headliners are-
WWE people.
Right, but the headliners are like Edge, Jericho.
MJF,
Right. Who else?
Hangman, Adam Page.
Who else? I'm asking you, who else?
So outside of Swerve,
I mean, you still got Lashley, you still got Shelton Benjamin.
they tag team.
You
Who?
can't push them as
No.
as
Nah.
you can't.
No, because
You can't- you
they
can't
came with
push-
MVP. So no, they can't because they came in as a faction. Yeah, man, we go. I know Ken gonna end this podcast because
Yeah.
we'll be up here for 30 minutes
We
I
talking
know,
about
I
this.
know. I got
Up to
so much
midnight,
else to
we gonna-
say, but
Look, it'll get better. It has to. Ain't got no choice.
Because I can hear Jimmy. I can hear
It
Jimmy.
gotta get better. Look, the final boss gonna make it better. But all right. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Give me your soul. I want all of it.
I appreciate y'all jumping in the comments.
Hit the like button,
Hit the like button. Subscribe, share, whatever, but mainly hit the like button. Hope y'all enjoyed the content. I had D Jones, Jay from Jujeezy.
Hey man, check on y'all people, man.
Yeah.
Check on brothers, check on sisters, man.
Absolutely.
Y'all seeing we dropping like flies every chance we get. Check on your people, man. Call, just ask somebody how they doing.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Just check them, ask them how they doing. Just a simple phone call, simple text, man. Just check on your people, man, because you never know when your last day is here. We just lost 3 people in 1 week.
3 people in 1 week. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ozzy Osbourne. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Ozzy. Shout out to Hulk Hogan and shout out to Michael Jamal Warner, man. Check on y'all people, y'all.
Yeah, check on the people. All right, y'all. Subscribe, like, and share. I'll catch y'all next time.
Lakers in 5.
Hope to follow back up with y'all after SummerSlam, and hopefully they give us a great show. And
Carly B, I see you.
I hope to see y'all later. Just be quiet. I hope to see y'all later. Turn your mic off. Hope to see y'all soon, and I'll catch y'all after SummerSlam so we can talk more about what happened. And Hulk Hogan,
we coming for you.
We coming for you.